What's up, guys? Got a good mic. Everybody hearing clear?
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Good deal. Good deal. Thanks, stuff.
I'm watching a couple games here. This one and Lakers. Hey, Golden State's resting everybody, man.
Yeah, it's turning out to be a weird, strange basketball day, but it's been a good one.
Why are they resting though? I'm wondering. Are they like we want Lakers not to play us in the? Are they trying to
I
help
mean,
the
I think
Lakers?
everybody's like content with where they are. I don't think nobody's trying to make an improvement. As crazy as that sounds.
I don't know, TGK. I was hoping that like I don't know what do we want? We want New Orleans to win, right? That would
Yeah,
make.
we
But if
always want the Lakers to lose.
okay, so here's my thing: if the Lakers lose and Golden State lose, does that mean they play each other or no?
Well, you got me, Dev. The Pelicans are my second team, so I'm always going to cheer for them unless they're playing Dallas.
Like I really want the Lakers to lose and Golden State to win because I know Golden State can't get higher than ninth.
I think we match up right now with our size at center. I'd
No, I
rather
just
play
want to see.
Golden State than
No,
than
no,
the
this has
Lakers.
nothing to do with the Mavs, Richard. What I want to see
Uh,
is LeBron and
Yeah,
Steph Curry, one of them out in the first play-in. I want them gone, and then I want the next game they play to be for them to be gone. Whoever wins that one, because I don't
I
want the
can't
media to have
argue
them
with
on
that.
TV. Because all they'll do is talk about them all freaking playoffs. So it'd be great if they're
Uh,
out.
kind of on that same note, did anybody see Dame Lillard's stat line in the Bucks game? If it hadn't been for free throws, he would have had 2 points in the game.
No
I,
way.
I'm
Did
I'm
he
telling
play?
you, I think Milwaukee's a trash lineup. I think they're old and slow. I don't think they fit. What their scheme doesn't fit their talent.
Your
It's
talent definitely doesn't, Jeff.
yeah, they're that team. Like somebody was, we were talking the other day, and I was like, and they were like, "Hey, would you take Chris Middleton?" And I'm like, "That dude is washed.
I
He's
want to
like,
tell you, Joe. Here's the
yeah,
thing, though. They played Orlando, and I'm going to tell you something about Orlando. Jonathan Isaac is unbelievable defensively.
oh man, I was
Yeah,
watching him today, thinking, Div, how good he would look in a Mavs uniform."
I'm telling you, man. I remember telling people when he got injured in the summer, right? And I was trying to convince the Glow Yard people, hey, let's trade him. If they'll take Timmy a shooter because they need 3-point shooting, give him something for this guy. I know it's a risk, but it's a risk we're taking. That's how good this guy
it's a
is.
good
I mean, I
risk.
know he was injury prone all the time, but I'm like, that's a risk I'm willing to take if I dump Timmy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I'm okay. If it doesn't work, so what? We got rid of Timmy. I don't give a shit. Right? And it's like,
And Orlando needs shooting. Don't get it twisted, there. That'd be a good trade for them. They need a shooter.
man, they should sign Chris Paul. They would be way better with somebody like Chris Paul running the point for them.
Orlando, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They're a real point guard away from being a nightmare for everybody.
They
that's
got
exactly
tough.
right.
They got
And
speed. They
quite
got
frankly, so is New Orleans. New Orleans is a point guard away from being a nightmare.
Yes, sir.
Because
well, what's
CJ's
his
a
name's not
two.
bad. CJ's not bad.
He's not
And
a point guard though.
Alvarado isn't bad, but thing is, Joe, Herb Jones has another level to hit, and Trey Murphy has no freaking idea how good he is yet. When he figures it out, New Orleans has got a whole nother level they can go to.
Yeah, I
Zion's looked
believe
pretty
that's
good too
true.
this year.
I believe that's true. New Orleans is going to be, and they're going to be in our division, even
Yeah,
with alignment moving forward, realignment rather.
Wait,
that's
it's a done deal.
No, but like from whatever all the sources that I've read, and
Hmm.
trust me, I've read considerably on the subject. It's almost a lock that Seattle's going to get one, and they're floating things like Vancouver and Mexico City,
I
right?
heard a lot on Mexico City, Joe. That's what I've
Which
been hearing.
Mexico City is closer to Austin, which is the capital of Texas. then Austin is to Chicago.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Doable.
but be that as it may, the two teams are. It looks like Seattle's a lock, and then Las Vegas looks pretty good. So
Well, Joe, I heard that back to the Silverman wants a team in another country again, and Canada already has what, three?
well, they got Toronto. What else? It's just Toronto.
Okay. I'm very curious how bad my information might be because
Yeah, they
yeah,
had one.
that's
They had one in Vancouver, and they moved to Memphis. Which,
okay.
God, that is like Memphis is a shithole town, dude. Like the crime rate there is just absolutely fucking horrific. I gotta quit
So then
cussing.
why are people mad at him holding a gun?
I
Oh, they're
think it
not.
would. Hold
I'm
on.
just
I
They're
think
joking,
not.
man.
Believe
I'm
you.
just
no.
joking.
I think if I lived in Memphis, I would ride around fucking strapped too, dude. I don't,
And anybody
especially
with
I'm
half a
just kidding.
brain
They're
would
giving
be,
him
Joe.
such a hard
yeah,
That's
time.
and
a bad city.
he's not rolling around in a Honda Accord either. I mean, he's like, yeah,
Probably
I,
got 10, 15 grand worth of clothing and jewelry on him at
he's probably
any
got
given.
more
I
than
mean,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
Man, he got attacked hard though, Jamarante. And when you
I
think
mean,
about what he didn't really do much.
taking a gun into a club is stupid.
Y'all gotta
No,
remember two
it's
altercations
dumb.
involving a gun. There's two altercations.
It was a kid thing,
He
though.
was
If
innocent
he got
of
in
the.
trouble, they got on to him. And as a 20-year-old, 25-year-old kid, what are you going to show? Man, you can't tell me what to do. And that's
Yep.
what he did. He went on YouTube and to save face, and they hammered him for it.
You know
Yeah,
what
I,
though?
I,
He
I
got
honestly,
found innocent.
Now, one of the reasons, not to cut you off, one of the reasons was his boy turned the camera and showed that shit. Because
yeah,
his boy's the one that turned the camera on him and fucked him up.
yeah, for real. But also, I think there's a strong argument to be made that his parents are both knuckleheads too, and they've kind of led him astray. His dad's always acting like a jackass and drawing attention to himself,
fair enough.
and his mom was the one that sent Ja and his whole crew down
Yeah,
there
that's dumb.
to harass that kid in the shoe store because he supposedly disrespected Ja's sister. I mean, it's just stupid shit, dude. Like
See,
you're gonna go
I've
beat.
heard stuff about his dad, but I had never heard anything about his mom.
His mom was the
That's
one that
new
sent it
to
down
me.
there. And like,
Okay.
I mean, it's I mean, uh, it's kind of one of those things we call it nouveau riche, where you can't take, people still got poor people attitude, and poor people approach to life. But
Well, and a person can't be held responsible for their parents. Parents might be can be held responsible for kids, but
well, no, but what I'm saying is that the values that he learned, aren't
right.
values that you should teach your kids. Like, you take your crew down, go down there and beat up that kid that works at the shoe store. What the
So
fuck?
somebody talks
What is
bad
the
about
point,
you, you
right?
don't take 10 people to go jump them.
Yeah, it doesn't even take any whatever. You just move on. You're like, what do you care?
Right?
What do you care? What a lion doesn't concern himself with the opinion of sheep. It's just that's just a shoe store clerk, and I'm not denigrating the job, but it's just an incredibly stupid thing to do. All right, here we go. I didn't even know
Can you
game was
imagine?
on.
Can you imagine if we beat him? Oh man, that'd be funny.
The only way that would happen is
Look at Timmy. He's not even looking to pass.
I could see Timmy going off.
What
I could
the
see
hell,
Green
Timmy?
and OMAX going off. But the only way we could legitimately win this,
Oh,
Kareem
Timmy's being
Abdul
attacked.
Powell would have to damn play out of his gourd. And I don't see that happening.
No, it's not going to happen.
Hey, yo, can
Well,
y'all give me a pass?
Good job, Good job, Max or Powell or OMAX.
yeah.
This is why they're gonna lose, man. This guy's too weak physically. If they play anyone with a center, he's going to get beat up.
He's about to play 82 games, so he's not as weak as what I thought he was going to be. I can tell you that.
No. I'm talking just physically. He's going to get dominated by an AD or somebody like that.
But if he don't put on weight, you got to move him to the 4 and get a real 5. He can't. If he don't add another 20 pounds at least, he's not going to be a play center.
He'll put on 20 pounds. He's just a kid.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What about Wemby? Wemby needs some damn pounds.
Wemby needs about 40 pounds. And I don't think that'll ever happen. Not that much weight. But he's another one. I didn't think he would hold up. And Joe, if you're going to admit it on Wemby, I'm going to have to hold up for
complaining
Wemby.
about that.
I never thought he would. I didn't think either one of them would make it through the year.
Wemby put on 15 pounds over the summer, after the summer league. So, I mean, he's got his head on right.
There's a difference though with Wemby though, man. He's to me anyways, like his wingspan and everything. He can be pushed right under the hoop and still block the shot.
Yeah.
Like he's that tall that it doesn't matter if he gets bullied a bit. The only guys that really beat him are like Joker, Embiid, those types, right? Because they're so skilled.
Well, I hate to say it because I kind of follow in suit with him, but from what I hear, about him, he's more of a wine drinker than a beer or whiskey drinker. He's more refined and laid back.
Does Timmy know that other people are playing on the team with him? What is this shit? Like, what is he doing?
Who's a wine drinker?
That man didn't even pass the ball.
He's not even looking to pass, man. He's not even looking to pass. Twice now. Every time he gets the ball, he's like trying to be a one-man show. It's like so stupid, and he's not even that good to do it.
Well, what's good at Joe is I think he's been raised to know that he was special all his life, and I think he's gonna have a better head on his shoulders prepared for it than the other ones will.
Here he goes. He's past the ball.
This is a small lineup because even at Dwight Powell, he didn't have any ups anymore.
What a horrible pass.
Calm down, OMAX.
What the fuck?
Dude, look how bad they are. Like they can't even make a play for an open shot.
They don't have a point guard, and they don't.
For real, bro. This don't make no sense. Somebody can at least score. Y'all supposed to be professional basketball players. Like, what the hell?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, but
1 of 40 free throws. Yeah, 1 of 40. Here we go. 39 free throws to go.
Whoever just said, who else is going to set somebody up?
Fucking Timmy just pisses me off, man. Like, has he even looked to pass once today?
No.
Like this guy,
he's
man.
not. He's not going to look to pass, dude.
That's just dumb.
This is Tim against the regular. This is Tim Hardaway Jr. He's the number 1 guy on the floor right now, and you're playing against the number 1 seed in the Western Conference right now. So we're going to lose. Like I wouldn't expect much.
Zero, man. Like, come on, dude. Like,
I mean, we know he's going to lose, but I mean, play with some kind of dignity. Like, damn.
They're playing the number 1 seed in the West without third string guys.
All I care about is how OMAX plays, and
basically that's all I care about too. I'm watching OMAX.
I mean, honestly,
and then,
I don't care about nothing else in this game, man. They might make it competitive, they may not. It is what it is.
I care about Josh Green
getting the time.
I care about Josh Green getting his cardio back. So,
Richie, what you say?
I want Fudge to get some time. I've been working on my Fudge one-liners all morning.
So I'm saying Fudge.
I want him making the team.
Hardy, like I don't even need Tim in the game right now. Really, Dwight Powell either. You put AJ Lawson in there, like
I know who Dwight is. I know who Timmy is.
Trust me, Dwight Powell is not even in the game, even though he's in the game.
Hey, Dwight
Green,
Powell won the
get the
jump ball
ball,
at the beginning of the game, man. Don't disrespect him.
He almost got a steal a minute ago.
Come on, Josh. Give him that.
Jesus.
If he could add that, though,
He can
I'm
make
glad.
that. Though. I feel like he can make it, Richard. He just
I like
gotta
that
make it. It
better
gotta be a
than that.
regular, consistent shot.
Yeah, I like that better than that floater he's been trying because he's
Yes.
not good at it.
Ooh,
Nice
good
pass.
pass. Good foul. No
Yeah.
foul.
That is a foul.
Oh,
Nah. Okay, we're starting to figure it out. They playing basketball now.
yo, OMAX 3-point shot looking good now.
Yeah, for sure. I don't want.
Y'all
I also don't want OMAX to get hurt.
I don't either, Joe. But real talk, if he gets hurt, we'll see him again next year.
Yeah.
This is probably his last. This is probably the last game he's probably gonna be playing, yeah.
Well, I'm talking about I don't care about sprained ankle. I mean, I'm talking about
seriously hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, Swanson can't hear us. Can somebody tell him he may need to turn his volume up?
You have to unmute yourself. I think it starts you muted, Swanson.
Yeah, and then you punch yourself in the face for not figuring it out.
What the?
Oh my god!
Come on, Joe.
I'm just
You're not. Now, if you were
Bucks.
talking to Timmy Hardaway, I'd be okay. That's okay.
Bucks and Pacers first round.
Slightly,
Pacers
first
first
round?
round.
Yeah, the Pacers
Bucks
just
and
beat the
Pacers.
Hawks, man.
Hey, I gotta say
Bucks.
something out there,
Because
y'all.
the Bucks are the 3 seed now.
Nice.
Knicks got the 2 seed.
Slightly,
So Knicks and Embiid.
Playback.
Yep, Knicks versus
you
Embiid.
didn't like
first round.
this.
Ooh.
Man, I don't think we'll be able to trade THJ, man. Like, I'm just watching him play.
No, he's an expiring
They're
contract.
picking
We'll
on him
trade
like
him.
crazy, man.
We'll be able to trade him. He's an expiring contract.
We're gonna have to tap the first round pick though to get rid of him.
Can you imagine?
It may not be a first round pick.
Did you see that pass?
That was
might
wild.
have
That was wild.
Yeah, no, he thought Homeboy was part of the team. That reminded me of that pass when Golden State passed it to Theo Pinson, and they told him to stop wearing don't wear that shirt or some shit like that.
And he said he did it again. He's like, I don't care what they say.
Hey, y'all, it wasn't my idea, but would y'all trade Timmy for Jonathan Isaac? Even if you had to add a
Hell
second?
yeah.
You would never get that
Ooh.
chance, man.
How much we got to add? How much you said we got to add to it?
I wouldn't add a first, but you'd probably have to add a second to it.
I do it right now.
Nah, the way he's been playing this year, you'd
That's what
probably
I'm
have to add the first too.
Would
He's
you
been
trade a
playing
first
good for them.
Isaac?
Dude, he's
I
locked
think the
down
injury,
city,
I
man.
think the injury history.
He is locked down. How many
He
minutes
might
did he play
be-
for us? Though?
I'd go to 2. I'd go to 2 seconds for him, but I don't. I think his injury history is going to keep him from getting a first. It ain't his play.
Yeah, I can't. I can't trade a first with somebody that can't give me 20 minutes. Div. If he can't give me 20 minutes,
because
then
they're doing that. But
no, they're doing it for a reason. Because
yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was always supposed to be through the end of this year. Like, as long as there's no setbacks, no injury, he's good to go after that.
it's scary. That's. I mean, if it works out, it's high risk, high reward though. It's high risk.
You pay him year to year to protect yourself from injury, but you pay him you pay him what he's worth.
I'm giving.
Don't shoot him, but you pay him year to year.
I'm giving everything we have available for Herb Jones, though, Richard. If Pelicans for some reason say they want to get off of him,
Do you think
They're
they
not.
will?
Yeah, I can't see that. They just paid him.
Yeah,
I know they just paid them.
Well,
They talking about the Nas Reed might be traded as well.
They would never give us him. Man.
Yeah, no, A-Rod and the new owners are saying they're not paying that salary for that team.
Because they
they're
didn't
blowing it up.
The old owner stayed. The old owners he basically reneged on his promise. And A-Rod and them man, we don't want to be just 20% owners or whatever like that. We wanted to be big time owners, but yeah, they're gonna have to trade somebody. So Nas Reed might be available.
Yeah, because that was part of the plan that Alex Trevino had was that they wanted to or Alex Rodriguez had because they wanted to blow it up and they didn't want to be paying into the luxury tax.
Yep.
Man, I hope
I say I don't know, some small forward. I'm basically willing to give up the rest of everything we have for Mikal Bridges, a Herb Jones, somebody.
I really like Herb
I
Jones and Mikal Bridges.
see New Orleans trying to move either Bi
Or Denny still.
or CJ. Denny, y'all can hate on me for it, but I think his contract is just like Josh Green. You give some people contracts not to keep them, but to trade them. Yeah, that's why it's a good low number of trades.
God, man.
Now, the same token, Herb Jones fits in that same price range, but didn't keep the three better.
That's the OMAX there?
Yeah, we see OMAX. That's why I'm like, man, Maxie, count your days, Maxie. Woo!
Oh my goodness.
All right, Brandon. That's why I say he can stop playing all them dudes, man. We don't need to see any of them old guys. We know what they can do.
Well, there's THA.
Why is Timmy playing? See?
Because he's getting danced.
He said kids trying to work out what's the minute distribution between him and Josh Green. That's what he looks like.
Timmy out there, man.
He said Timmy still need to work on something. That's why he out there.
Like right now, Gucci, instead of Timmy, it should be Jaden Hardy out there. That should finish out the crew right.
This guy's wow.
Was that
Look at
Why
this.
you
Whoa, he trying to
going
get that one.
Why do
That's what I'm saying. Y'all wildin'. Whoa.
that ain't one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Let's go.
And he hurt his finger, that guy.
Bro,
Chet
Omax
OMAX can't believe he did that.
Omax had like 3 or 4 dunks last game. He already got 2 this game, don't he?
Yeah.
Bro,
on.
Gotta make your free throws.
he got to, but at this point, man, the way he's developing, the free throws can come next year, Joe.
Oh yeah, I'm patient. I've been so excited about this kid since we drafted him. So
Omax dropped them and then dunked the ball, bro.
Come on, make it, Timmy. Oh,
hell,
Over 2 people.
God.
Timmy ain't gonna make shit. Dude.
Let me like shit.
People showing them off balance threes. Like that's you not Luka or Todd. Like stand up in one spot and shoot your three, brother.
Hey King, you see how Nuggets start playing their starters now?
They playing their starters now?
Yeah.
People were ready to talk about them. That's what I'm saying. They talked all that stuff. People were ready to talk about them. Now they got to play for a second. They probably gonna wait.
Yeah, but even if they win, if Minnesota and OKC win, they don't move anyway.
Yeah, but I need them to lose though.
They have to
I want Minnesota
OKC,
to
they
get
have to
number.
hope Minnesota loses to get a 2 seed.
Okay, because if they lose, Minnesota has a tiebreaker against OKC.
Yeah.
Herb Jones is making shots down against the Lakers.
Good defense. Oh, Timmy's fucking sleeping again. Watching. Frick that guy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of want the Lakers to win. I know y'all want the Lakers to win. Oh,
no.
Well,
Josh, man, come on, go dunk the ball, dude. God,
I want the Lakers to win because I want to see a first round matchup between Denver and Phoenix.
Yeah, I low key want to see it.
I want to see that too. I want to see
that
round.
instead of New Orleans. I don't trust Pelicans against Denver. I want to see
Phoenix against them.
Josh Green out there playing small again.
Money.
Oh my gosh, no. That was
What an AJ.
I feel like Kid is justified sometimes in telling him to pull his head out of his ass.
Guys, he played for Australia. It was the first time they missed the playoffs.
They should have let Josh Green play in the G League at the beginning of his career.
Yeah, for sure.
Real talk. And then let his confidence get to the same level where we go out there and have him score and be the number 1 option.
He could have learned he has to score in the G League.
Kind of like OMAX. Like OMAX just did.
That's a foul. That's us.
Yeah. It's crazy because sometimes he injuries hurt these players because he like lost all his confidence, bro.
Damn, he got hurt.
Ooh.
You said wait. You said Hardy's replacement?
Oh man, I don't know. That's all that move from the beginning.
If that
He's so
young man
little, man.
slows down, he might be good.
His defense is atrocious.
Didn't he have like what? Didn't he have like a 50-point game?
You
in
saying
the
our
G-League,
defense
something like that?
atrocious?
No,
Joe?
that young point guard for us. What is it, Williams?
Yeah.
That's not a
Yeah.
foul, man. Oh my god, man, bro.
Jaden Hardy.
Yeah, but look how
playing
quick
small,
he
dude.
is. He don't even realize how
Bro,
fast
y'all know,
he is.
real talk, the best thing for Luka really probably is for OKC to lose this game.
L1.
Say that again.
I don't know if Dallas
That's strong.
the best thing for Luka is probably for OKC to lose this game since they started all their guys.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
embarrassing.
It'll be an embarrassment for Shea right after Joker had an embarrassment.
Yeah, and then if Denver loses tonight, that'd be
Yep.
Wait, Shea was on the court earlier.
Yeah, Shea,
I ain't gonna lie. We catching up with them, but they keep on popping them threes on us, man.
36%.
Yeah.
Don't we want
I
OKC to win,
ain't
though?
taking in what I'm
Technically.
seeing now because by the third quarter, they're gonna try pull away. So
Not a
I'm
foul.
waiting till then to see.
we got a chance to win always whenever we play. If we play team ball, when you got like Tim Hardaway decide he want to be Luka Doncic for a second, just going to jacking up shots and making long rebounds, that's when we start getting blown out.
Mm.
That's true.
They can move the ball and get turnovers and transition. They got AJ Lawson and all. Guys can run, but you can't do stupid isolation shots with this team because you're not that team.
You go 3 minutes without.
You're not that dude.
If we somehow win this, you're gonna see on ESPN that we've got a super team.
Yeah.
That's some funny shit there.
So if they say that, I'm done. I'm never watching whoever says that on TV
Imagine
again.
they
I'm real
say-
talk.
imagine
If we win this game without Luka and Kyrie with the guys we playing right now, and they say it's a super team,
our top
instead of
8
say
players.
OKC like choked, I'm never watching that person again on TV. Like seriously, whoever it is, I will never watch them again. Like
That
automatically
is wild.
click the TV off. Like no.
So we're not playing our top 7 players. Or,
Top 8.
who's the 8th?
Maxi, X.
Oh,
Yeah.
X Lively.
You guys have
Yeah.
THS.
Yeah,
now,
Lively, yeah.
10th.
That's
Wow.
the top
So
8,
y'all said our top 8 don't contain Tim Hardaway Jr. no more?
we watch games. We know.
Hold
it
up.
doesn't.
You said
That
Josh
Clearly
Green and
not.
Tim fighting for 9.
He was 6th man of the year to start the year, I thought. That's what everybody told me.
So you
that
fighting
was
for 9th.
that was one of those narratives that it just like you could have asked any Mavs fan. We're like we would all be like, how the f is he?
Most of them, Joe. Not all Mavs fans. There's some Mavs fans that be in the chat telling me. I'm telling you. Let me see my guy Darius over in YouTube right now because he be saying we always talk about Tim Hardaway Jr. when they lose. So I think he's a Tim Hardaway Jr. fan.
I don't think. I think you could be a Tim Hardaway fan, and that makes you not a Mavericks fan because you can't watch that dude perform and say he helps the team.
Hey, man, they still
Queen
think
became more of
Dwight
a Mavericks
needs to play
fan.
more.
Queen became more of a Mavericks fan when she started talking to me, and she's a fan of Maxi Kleber. She was a fan of Maxi Kleber. Even she can
What?
tell you that Maxi Kleber was struggling.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that's just watching the game and say, yeah, I like Maxi, but Maxi been trash recently. She tells me that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was a couple of years ago. She was a big fan of. You were mentioning that.
I literally bought her the jersey.
Everyone keeps talking about Timberwolves. Their offense is looking trash, man.
Yeah, they got those problems.
Their offense is literally what's his name? Ant and Nas Reed.
And Cat when he's healthy.
Yeah, I was saying without Cat, but I don't trust Cat. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Embiid and them were playing for something today, right? The 76ers?
Embiid didn't play though.
I know, but hold
He
up. The
rested,
76ers were playing for something, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
everyone else won, so they stuck in the plane, yeah.
But Embiid, they didn't even go and try, though, is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And Embiid set out for a game where you were playing for something.
Mm,
That guy still hurt.
probably.
Oh, Max, I like that. Put him on his ass.
I love that.
Okay, OMAX. OMAX ain't scared to drive that ball, man.
They let him sit in the G League, Gucci. We've been asking about that all year. They let him sit in the G League.
That's crazy. But didn't he have to go back to the G League because he was like kind of washed up
Yeah,
like a fish out of water?
Remember at the beginning of the year, they kept like sending them down, but then bringing them right back up. And it was like, why don't you just let him sit in the G League then? Then they let him have like a consistent time in the G League, and now his game, he's back. This is his game after the G League.
It looks good, bro, because I remember he was playing like a fish out of water. Like,
I do like him getting some run up here just so he can travel with the team and kind of get used to that routine and lots of things. So
I just feel like they weren't playing him at all, though. I would understand that if they were playing him. I'd be like, okay, give him a little bit of time. J.K. wasn't giving him any time at all. So I'm like, give him time somewhere, or he gonna stay looking like that fish out of water.
Listen, I firmly believe. I know they had a team meeting, and after they had that, they lost 5 of 6, and they had a team meeting and all that stuff. But I firmly believe the front office said, "Why are you not playing people that we spent expensive draft capital to acquire, and you're playing them 6 minutes with a lineup is just getting destroyed defensively?" And I mean, because it's just it doesn't make sense that
Timberwolves are down 22 already. Wow.
The Wolves are down 22 to the Suns.
Damn! The Suns scored 44 in the first quarter.
Man, they better give Luka Doncic MVP and stop playing, man.
I'm serious. This is like stupid, right?
They're gonna give it to Shea.
Yeah,
this is wild. They're gonna find the way.
Yeah,
but if they give it to Shea, though, like I said, the only good news about them giving it to Shea, and it's horrible, is that we're gonna play them second round, though.
No, we won't.
And it's gonna
piss. What you mean that we won't, Div? Why won't we?
We'll be out in the first round.
Oh, okay, bye, Div. We're going to steam them in the second round, and then Shea will be out in like 4 by Luka.
You think OKC will beat Lakers if they make it 8?
Yes, I think the Lakers are good. I think the Lakers are going to be 7th seed anyway.
Yeah, Lakers are coming top 8. Lakers ain't going down to 9.
It's going to be the Lakers, and it's going to be Golden State Warriors. Y'all better get ready for it. I've been telling you.
And I think OKC can beat the Warriors. I
don't think either one of them 7-8 teams win this year. I think they've been trying to pump y'all up. I don't think either one of them wins. I don't think Steph Curry and them can beat OKC. And oh my goodness, good move, and he put the ball down. I thought he was on the line though.
And he went in out of control.
Sharon, there's no more one game at a time. It's the last game of the season.
It's playoff time.
I know it's a big if, y'all, but if Mr. Glass is healthy, he'll destroy OKC. I do agree that they'll beat Golden State, but yeah, they ain't got nobody that can handle Anthony Davis.
Nah, Sharon, that was for the regular season. I was worried about Jason Kidd getting into the regular season. Now we got Luka and Kyrie in the playoffs now.
Yeah, I ain't worried about no Clippers.
When we get to the playoffs, it's a different Luka.
I ain't worried about Clippers.
Let's go. We already seen what we can do in the playoffs.
That boy's got to work on his dribbling, man. You have to dribble better than that, Josh. You got to.
Hey, you know what's wild though, Richard? This lineup right here, a bunch of better dribblers than some of the guys that play regular minutes. How about that? Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying right now. Somebody tell me I'm lying.
Watch Timmy dribble.
Somebody tell me I'm lying.
Watch Green dribble.
Y'all, if this kid could slow down and learn to play,
I like this Brandon kid, man.
He might be good.
I'm just like, which one of these guys can Maxey dribble better than? Which one of these guys can Timmy dribble better than?
Yeah.
None of them.
Nobody.
Yeah, guys, I was going to say about that 0-0 that you guys are like. Here's the thing about him. We have offense. I don't care about offense. I want defensive guys that can contribute on offense.
He's quick on D, though.
We don't have a bench scorer.
We play OKC if they number 1.
We don't have a bench scorer.
We play 1-8.
He's started for. He's good. I like him.
He's too small.
Let's see how he does right here.
Don't be.
I don't think if they lose, we play the 8th seed in Jenny with home court.
Damn.
Flew right by.
He ain't got the length. He ain't got the arm.
Like he's standing still.
Like I said, I don't think Steph.
How's that not
travel? They called it travel instead of a foul.
brutal, man.
Yeah, I don't think Lakers gonna be 8th seed. I think the Warriors gonna be the 8th seed.
No, brother.
Yeah, Warriors are giving up today. They're not even playing their guys because they probably didn't want the Lakers in the first matchup.
No, but it doesn't matter if they play their guys. They're not getting.
I don't
above
think.
9.
I think they got to be in the second game anyway.
Yeah,
they got to win 2 either
they
way.
They can't get above
No,
9.
You guys, I'm saying they didn't want the Lakers to finish down with them because then they'd have to play them. I think they're avoiding the Lakers, which is why they don't want to play.
Probably so.
Wait, how does that work?
Because the Lakers play the first game, they wouldn't have to play Golden State unless they lose the first game. So the Lakers will probably have to play the Pelicans to. If the Pelicans lose, the Lakers will play the Pelicans again. The winner of that game is the 7th seed. The loser plays the winner of the 9-10 to see who's the 8th seed.
Yeah, but Lakers are already ahead of Golden State and Kings. As long as they win, the other two can't catch them anyway.
If the Lakers win, it's a rematch. They're gonna play each other again.
Yeah.
Is the game in New Orleans?
The Lakers would only stay 8 if both the Kings and the Warriors lose as well. I don't think the Kings aren't losing to the Trailblazers.
The Lakers. The game today, is it in New Orleans or in LA?
I think it's in New Orleans.
It's in New Orleans.
So they would stay. They would literally stay right there. They wouldn't even have to move and play the same game over again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's hard to beat the same team twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when you an older team, a night of not traveling makes a difference.
Hey, this the moment where Bron and them got to lock in. This ain't no more games behind it and all that. So it's one game situations with between Bron's mindset and between what's his name, Zion's and BI's in them. So we'll see.
Well, they're up by 4 right now, the Lakers.
LeBron hasn't even scored yet. He's got 8 assists.
End of the quarter.
I'm not going against
on
Bron,
point
man.
run right now. LeBron's trying to get the team going, then he's gonna start going.
Yeah, he's probably saving. He's probably saving himself.
Lakers are definitely winning this game.
I'm saying he's saving
himself. He hasn't even scored yet.
Nope, they're not. They're not winning this game.
So I'm watching the Lakers versus the Pels now on my TV while I got this on, and the Pels are a dumb team that just settles for threes way too often.
You know what? They can still win.
They desperately need a point guard to keep them organized.
Plus, you know what? Bron is smart enough. Well, I've seen enough. Bron know how to defend Zion when he playing 1-on-1.
Yeah, force him right.
Yep, forces him right and then stays right in front of him.
Yep.
And Bron's strong enough where he can stay on his hip. So I'm gonna stay right in front of you, make you dribble the ball and make a move.
Yeah, he's shorter.
If Trey Murphy goes to hitting his threes, LeBron will have to guard him. He'll be the only one that can.
Hey, Larry, I'm already ready.
I'm
ready to move him, Larry. I'm not saying he has to move, but if he does move, I'm at that level now with him and Josh Green. If we can get something for him, get something for him.
Yeah, for sure.
If they stay here next year and get another year, that's fine.
That's a good point, TGK.
Anytime move, King. What
are you guys gonna do about the people that's ahead for the playoffs?
Anytime move, King.
Oh, I said, what's his name? Josh Hardy and what's his name? Jaden Hardy. Josh Green, and Jaden Hardy. I said next year I'm not trying to move them, but if they moved for a better piece, then I'm not mad.
Hey, King, TGK says that you should give everyone VIPs for the playoffs. So
I can only give 20. There's 32 people in here, TGK.
Well,
I don't need it.
That means TGK got to sponsor the rest, yo. For the other people, TGK
says give it to the people that are ahead.
Man, can you get a freaking rebound, pal? You bum. Just watching out there.
The man weighs 190 pounds.
Extra VIPs.
And he can't
I
box
do.
him out.
And TGK, I give it to the spoilers. They still rather watch it on their TV. I do it all the time, man.
Muscle by 190 pounds, 7-footer.
I can't stop people from watching their game. Gotta close that chat up.
I just put myself on mute so everybody, whenever I do that, so no, I don't say anything. So
you can close the chat too, TGK.
Yeah, stop bitching so much.
Damn, TGK.
Hey, is OMAX our top scorer at the moment?
I think he is.
The game. Yeah, that's why.
Man, I still get triggered, even though this game means nothing. I still get
Why
triggered.
is this referee wearing 77? Who do you think he is?
Dan with the junior high humor.
I mean,
That was a bad shot.
I don't know why Powell.
I know this game don't matter, but this game is bad.
What is?
Man, I'm really watching to see if Josh can do something, man. Because Josh, if he's going to play playoff minutes,
he's playing like shit right now.
If he can't win, like literally the whole court, it's pretty much his.
One of these people that are playing is playing for that final spot.
You know, I think both of them are gonna get minutes anyway, but it's gonna be limited.
I think Timmy minutes gonna fall back.
Yeah,
I think Timmy gonna be in a real short leash.
And Green's gonna get a few minutes, whether people want it or not. If anybody's playing for an opportunity, it's OMAX.
How is that a foul, man?
Because Timmy.
Okay, like if you're Powell, why are you not knocking him on his ass?
How is that a foul, though?
Green's job is to play defense, and he's going to defense.
Knock him on his ass, man. This is the game.
Good bucket. It's not a foul. It's a hell,
man. Powell, man.
This is. I don't know why y'all are complaining. This is what he does.
That's what Hey, Joe, I'm thinking the same thing, man.
No, you guys, but I'm just saying, if you have a brain in your head, they're playing their starters. Let's frick them up. Let's play physical so they don't want to play.
Man, that's not what Dwight Powell and them does.
I don't care. He's big enough to have, and he has.
He doesn't do that. When has Dwight ever done that?
No, Dwight go ahead somebody up.
Man, he did it to Kyrie.
Yeah, he wasn't nowhere in the neighborhood there.
The way it's looking, if
I want all these guys,
if Minnesota matches up with the Suns, they're going home.
I'll be honest.
They're going home.
All these guys, except for Maxey,
I don't think they can handle that much firepower. I think they're going home.
All these guys except for Maxey, I want gone next year. I don't want to see any of them here. Literally, everybody here playing right now, except for on this line right now, on the court. I want them all gone except for OMAX. That's it. I want them all gone. Even freaking.
Can we hold double O there for just a little more longer? He might be worth keeping. Nah,
man, I want to see OMAX guarding SGA. I just want to see something.
No, you got Timmy.
No, we got Timmy. He's got Timmy. He wants to guarantee him the MVP.
Timmy's like, this is a job for me.
Hey, Frank, I say the same thing. Powell should shoot a 3.
He literally grabbed him. How's that not a foul?
Yeah, get the rebound.
Why would we want Timmy guarding one of the best players in the league, man?
Oh, good defense.
We want to hand him the MVP, man. We're helping Shea.
Because Timmy's a great defender.
Like, literally, that's what we're doing. We're so stupid.
Oh, my God.
Win this game. Double his fucking ass the whole game.
Brandon shouldn't have doubled.
Yeah, he got lost.
They're doing it so we can lose.
Look at Green. You guys.
The idea of the game would just be to make sure SGA doesn't score, and that's it.
This is embarrassing.
Bro. I don't know, Big J.
Come on, man.
You saying you trying to trade Dev to the OKC Thunder to be the intro?
They probably send him back.
Well, we can give it back. I don't know. We gotta see that. We gotta look for their fans, man.
Oh, good try, Maxey.
Rebound.
Josh.
Yeah.
He fell back. He started fading back. I knew he was gonna miss it.
Freaking man.
Watch your guy in the corner, Josh. You lost his.
Good hands.
Good attempt there,
Good
pal.
stuff.
Don't get hurt, buddy.
Right.
We need you.
Bradley Bill legacy game.
Bradley
Bill with 18.
Nice.
Hey, man. Williams is pretty good, man.
I would want to give him an OMAX. Everybody else out there can be gone now.
Man, that Williams is not.
Seeing this guy play defense, dude, he cannot play defense. Why do you want
I don't
him?
know, man. Alex Fudge is.
Well, it's the potential. He's lightning fast. Y'all.
Good job. Did you see Brandon Williams
But
play defense on Shaq?
do you need him to play defense if he can score?
Hold on, though. Did y'all just see him play defense on Shaq?
Well, I mean, if being that fast, undoubtedly you can teach him something.
I don't know, bro.
I don't understand, man, why we're not playing OMAX on Shea, because he wants to be a good defender for us. That's what we want him to be, apart from obviously being able to hit a few threes and stuff. Like, he says how much he loves to guard the best players, so let him guard Shea, man. I don't get it.
I
This is the
have
game
to
to do
agree
it.
with Ben on that. He's used to get
OMAX
guarding
will
smaller
cause some
guards
problems,
too.
man. I'm telling you.
Any defending Williams? No, he not defending. Is he defending Williams?
Who?
OMAX.
Williams on oh, you're talking about the other Williams.
J-Dub.
J-Dub.
Ain't he a 20-point a game player?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Chet's
And,
killing us
and
right
plus OMAX playing the 4 for us, isn't he? So it makes sense he's guarding another forward to last year.
Chet has 13 points in 11 minutes, 9 rebounds.
No, it's no Lively, man.
I know. That's just, and Powell was our center for most of the year, wasn't he?
And his shots to the right. All his shots. Come on, man. Get your elbow in. Get your elbow in.
Line minutes.
Get your elbow in.
Go on, then. Nah. Another. Hey, man, I tell you what, like, Josh is disappointing me, man.
Oh, big time. He doesn't even want the ball out there.
I'm questioning whether. I mean, the thing is, I know it sounds crazy, but like, wouldn't you rather just play OMAX and Josh's spot? Like, if he's gonna play like that, like the thing is, it's like, okay, I understand. It's okay. It's the big, bright light stuff.
But he was injured for a month, dude. It's the second game back. Like seriously, he doesn't get the ball
played
anyway.
for a long time.
Half-court shot.
Josh Green, man.
No,
Let's go.
I don't agree with that.
I don't know if he can do it.
I'd agree with
right.
what you're saying. I would agree with what you're saying. If it
He
wasn't
can have
so inconsistent.
No, to the left this time.
No, but I would agree with what you're saying if he wasn't so inconsistent. If he was not known for being so inconsistent, then I could be like, yeah, okay, he's just having a bad game. But like,
he hasn't got the ball. He shot the ball 3 times this game.
Yeah, he doesn't get the ball because he doesn't want it. Watch him play. When he doesn't have the ball, watch him play. Look how hard he goes for the ball. He doesn't. He doesn't want the ball. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's his attitude.
Yeah, I don't want to give up on Josh Green, man.
I don't either, but I know what you're saying.
Talking about Brandon Williams being buried.
Hey, you know what? You know why I'm like, it may be a time to give up on Josh Green, though. Real talk.
I agree. If we can get some for him, get some for him. But don't act like he's the worst.
No, he's not the worst player for. He's absolutely not. But my issue is right now, I'm looking at OMAX and I'm starting to think OMAX might be better than Josh Green.
Yeah,
and I'm like, if I can look at the court now and I'm like, damn, OMAX look like he's better than Josh Green. I'm like, damn, Josh.
Of course he is. They play
Coy,
different positions.
Coy, can I just say something?
I'm tired of y'all always want to trash Josh Green. And when he does good stuff, y'all don't say nothing about it.
Actually, mate, I'll tell you what, listen.
Y'all gave up on him 2 years ago, dude.
Hey, listen, man, I've had pins on my Twitter for like years, man. The whole Josh Green thing, and like I was the biggest believer in Josh Green, man, and I still think he just got it. The problem is it's mentality. It's not his ability. It's like he goes through these stages of, like we say, he'll be like, I don't want the ball, and then he plays passive. And the thing is, the best Josh Green is the Josh Green that runs and he drives and he doesn't do like some of these stupid plays that he makes. It's like,
there you go. Ah!
You know what I mean? That's what we want. I want a bit more of that.
Y'all talking about him?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
This is what I'm saying. It's all part of the plan. We talk bad about a player and suddenly he starts playing. What's that? But on the other side of it, it's just like, mate, like when I've seen OMAX play, and even when he was kind of really, really raw. Like he's really good at like driving and getting fouls. He's really good at like getting in there. And now his shot's starting to fall a little bit. It's kind of like, and he's long and he can defend. And it's kind of like, oh, you know.
Hey, my thing is, I know OMAX is taller than him, Coy. I know he's bigger than him. But Josh Green in like his 4th year now, man. OMAX a rookie.
Well, honestly, y'all all know I'm a Josh Green fan. But I think we're hampering him being on the Mavericks team. He is a point guard.
Yep,
he needs to be a point guard on a team. He's
not
never
a point guard.
He's
a shooting guard. He's not a small forward or
point guard, man. You can't make
somebody. He needs to be a lead guard on some team.
Yeah.
I would send him somewhere else and get the Josh Green jersey and all. I think Josh Green has a talent. I just don't think he's gonna work on the Mavericks.
That's what I was trying to say.
Which he should, but I mean,
we got too many guards, and he doesn't fit what we need. The other guard we need right now is a microwave guard.
Yeah, JJ Barea.
Yeah, and Josh isn't that. because Exum does the playmaking, and we always got another between Luka and Kyrie on the floor at some point. So Josh would have to be a microwave.
But I do agree, he should be playing, when he is playing, he should be a backup guard, not a small forward.
Yes.
Definitely.
Thing is, I remember with Josh Green, the best Josh Green is actually like a couple of years ago when he was literally super efficient. He had like the craziest plus minus. Every single time he was on, he was like our best plus minus. I remember that. Even in the games, he wasn't scoring massive amounts of points, but he was always like in their face. And I remember I had such a high hopes for him because I was like, man, like he's doing everything right. He's kind of like what Exum is now in a way back then. You know what I mean? Like he's kind of doing the Exum type thing where he's
we need
we
need one of those guys to be the microwave guy, Big Jet. So Hardy, I don't know if Hardy's there yet. I wish he was. Then Tim wouldn't have to play, and then Tim's not doing it right now either. So that's wild. In Black, we got two guys, Lively, and we got Exum too. You forgot about Exum.
What the hell are we doing?
Oh my!
Oh, Shay's going to the free throw line again.
This
game's gonna be 40 to 120.
Bro, these refs need to chill. We're already down 35, and we're playing our G League team. Come on, like you don't have to. The refs don't have to bail Shay out like and get him his points through your free throw line.
Larry, I don't even think you need a point guard. I think you need a two guard.
Shay loving it right now. Shay, he loving it.
Second season with the Thunder.
King, by the way, you know how we were having a discussion the other day about LeBron? I think people need to watch today's game with and see what he's doing to Zion Williamson. People saying we shouldn't go for him. It's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Go for who?
LeBron James.
For the Lolo.
You got such a hard one for LeBron, Div. Every time
I don't. I'm not.
It's like every 5 seconds. He's like,
I'm saying,
get LeBron.
I'm just saying he's a guy.
Top money for him though for the Lolo.
Exactly.
Is that the TGK? If Braun takes that mid-level exception, absolutely. I'm like, Braun.
In the $15 million contract, hey man, come on in, come down and hang out.
Dear Jesus.
But for $50 million,
I'm not giving Braun no $50 million. You're right, Richard. I'm with you. I'm not giving Braun $50 million. Can't do that.
You giving him 20?
No.
No.
20.
Not if he puts us at the second apron. I'm not.
20 not that deep though. Especially if it's a 1-year contract.
Okay, get rid of
1
Timmy.
year for 20.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. You got to get rid of your guys.
Timmy, and we got the free cap space. Sure,
we can make space for Braun for 20, y'all. Come on. You wouldn't get Braun 20?
I'll take him.
LeBron ain't taking no 20, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like LeBron might even ask for 30. Like
no. So the only way we would get Braun in that situation, it's not the whole. Y'all don't get the whole context. We were talking about the Bronny thing, where Bronny going in the draft and doing the transfer, which means that if he's transferring, he's willing. Braun is willing to go
70 points.
I told you.
Holy, come on, Mavs.
Which means he was saying if we drafted Bronny, would you take Braun for like mid-level or not? I would for the mid-level.
I would.
Oh, okay.
Or 20. He said 20. I'd take Braun in that situation too, still for 20. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he's just coming over here.
Just for the knowledge alone, you could probably persuade me at the max end to go to 20, but I wouldn't go a penny over.
So I'm saying I would give him 20. If 20 is what it took, I give him 20.
I wouldn't want
paid now. I can respect it because the way people are getting paid now, we got a $70 million contract. So I give him 20.
Easily.
Boy, I got to tell you, New Orleans is spitting a bit, man. They are not playing well.
Zion's getting locked down, man.
I am not giving him a max contract, though. I'm not giving him the regular max.
Kyrie don't want LeBron here, though. Kyrie don't want LeBron here.
That's not true.
I think you take LeBron here.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Bro, they've given him
I
another.
think that messes with his resume.
I think Bron. So the thing is, if Bron comes to the Mavericks, he had to be okay being a number 3.
It's not even STA, man.
And I think if he comes to the Mavericks, I think he would be a number 3. He'd be fine being that role.
I wonder if they're going to pull their starters at halftime.
They better, man.
The game's over now.
The game is over, bro. Like, who's gonna make a big surge in the second half for us? Who have we legitimately got? Tim?
OMAX.
Dwight Powell.
Mate, I want OMAX to get 30 points. I don't care if we lose by 100. I just want us to get.
I want OMAX shooting the ball 100 times.
Yeah, man. I'm just
shoot it, OMAX.
I'll tell him. I'll just
there you go, OMAX.
Driving every player.
Oh, with the cross! Look at his handle getting tighter. Oh, it's okay. I don't even care. Give it back to him again. I don't care. Did you see his handle?
Mate, great assist by OMAX there. Great.
That's what I'm fine. Let's go.
That's what he meant to do.
You see that amazing pass he made to Fudge?
Because earlier,
OMAX got D like a motherfucker. No diddy, yo.
Earlier in the year, OMAX wouldn't be able to control that ball. Pause. As far as that cross and all, he'd have lost the ball. I'm fine.
That's true, bro. That's true.
Bruh, the refs, we don't want to see a free throw shooting contest by the OKC, please.
This guy's pretty good.
Okay, Fudge.
Yeah, I'm liking what I see.
Bro, it's like refs. Do they not understand that they don't have to rig this game? All right, OKC are already winning. Like, they don't have to keep giving them free throws. It's like it's all right. Just let them play. If he misses, he just misses. It's okay.
Hey guys, I would have been.
Timberwolves choke, man.
I feel like we're all watching.
Hey, y'all
the game
scared of that game? Y'all scared of that daggone team?
Is it who's the guy? Wilbon? Who's the guy that's on ESPN with?
Mike Wilbon.
Oh my God, I laughed. He was trying to crown what's his name as the MVP. Yeah, he was trying to say that.
Bloody hell, laughing. Lakers are killing them. Sheesh.
Oh, the Knicks won. Knicks got the 50 wins. Go ahead, Knicks. Go ahead, Freezy.
Mate, I can't believe it. Lakers are killing.
Well done, Bronson.
Man, they won by 1 in OT.
Bro, the Pacers had 130-some points in the third quarter against the Hawks.
They won by. They got 157.
So do you think
they got 157? I think they scored 153 times in the series against the Hawks, but they had 130 in the third quarter, y'all. What?
That's wild.
What?
That offense is dumb. And on them Bucks, them don't play defense. They're gonna
Bro, they got 130 in the third quarter. I didn't even think that was possible.
King, do you think Hawks are out?
Yeah, you serious, bro?
Yes, Gucci, but what you say, Div?
King, do you think Hawks are out in the first play-in?
Yes.
They're playing Chicago. You think Chicago?
Yeah, they are.
I think Chicago.
Well, they might win that first game, but either way, they're not winning the second game. Either one of those teams not win, or either one of them, not winning the second game. I don't.
Bulls are a way better clutch team. If they keep it close, Bulls are winning that game.
Well, that was a toss-up between either one of them. But once they win that, whoever wins that first game is losing the second.
If the Miami Heat lose,
yeah. So either the Bulls or
they don't even make it to the play-in.
Yeah.
If they don't make it out the play-in, they gotta have some thoughts about Miami.
Yeah, they don't put up with mediocrity. So.
And Denver's not even dominating the Grizzlies right now. It's a close game.
I tell y'all what, if they get another legitimate center in Memphis, go next to
if they get Claxton, they're gonna
Memphis is going to be dumb next year either way because Memphis could possibly get the first pick in the draft.
That'd be crazy.
And they're gonna have all their people back.
Yeah, they're gonna be stacked.
They already got a rookie, supposedly phenom this year in Gigi, who was out of nowhere. They may have something serious next year. Pause.
Mm-hmm. They got
division in general. This division is going to be stupid.
They're a second apron team.
Yeah, they had to pay like Jared Jackson and all those guys and HR Morant.
Damn, they second apron. Who are they paying?
They got Baines.
All their guys, man.
Oh, they paying Baines, Baines. But I'm fine. They're fine though because they don't have to spend any money. They're about to get a draft pick.
They trade Steven Adams this year.
They're about to get a draft pick.
I'll tell you who's scary in the East this playoffs is Indiana. Watch out for them.
I got them maybe getting to the.
No, they're not trash. They have a ridiculous
No, I'm talking about Tim Hardaway, bro.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, legit.
They just don't have defense. That's the issue with Indiana.
Powell's trash too.
Well, the point with all that was we need to be thankful that whether it was Mark Cuban or the new owners, but whoever allowed Nico to get our team younger, if we'd have waited another year, I don't know that we could have recovered from it. All these teams are young and they're good.
Yo, that man is voodoo.
Can we wait
Oh my God! Yo, he cannot be playing for us in the playoffs. Ain't no way.
Yeah, that's right. I just can't. I just don't trust him like at all.
Oh,
I like that.
all right, Fudge.
Get him, Fudge.
Fudge is better than most of the young guys we got. This is sad.
Go ahead, Fudge. Look at that. He makes the bucket to cut it to 40.
Exactly, Gina. He can't even play garbage minutes. That's sad.
Chris Paul with the clutch 3, man, to cut it to 40. That's what I'm talking about. Could Tim Hardaway dominate in the G League? I don't think he would.
I don't think he
dominates.
would.
He scores, but I don't think he dominates.
Mate, I think he would be inefficient, and I think he would be just like a chucker. Like he is here. But
how about I say this? I think Tim Hardaway in the G League would look like Tim Hardaway looked for us earlier in the year, about 17 a game.
Yeah, on 17, 20 shots.
No, I don't think it'd be that inefficient. I think he'd be a little more. Maybe like 43%, 45, but I think he'd get – that's not dominating. Like Jaden Hardy was dominating the G League.
AJ hit a nice bucket there.
I think he'll get like 17, look like a decent player, role player on a G League team. And that's not good enough for a guy making $18 million.
Oh my God.
Peter.
Who touched him?
So who's finishing first in the West now, based on this outcome so far?
It's gonna be OKC.
I would play.
Unless Minnesota wins and Denver loses.
Which is not gonna happen.
If Denver loses and Minnesota wins, then Minnesota's the number 1 seed.
Man, I don't like this OKC team, man. They're too excited to be beaten like the G League Mags. They're like, yeah, like, you know. I understand the whole kind of like they're enjoying themselves and stuff, but like, come on, man. Like, it's like. Do you remember that Kobe interview when he's like winning games in the playoffs and he's like, oh, are you happy about it? He's like, nah, job's not finished. It's like literally these guys acting like they've won the flipping title already. Like
they're 22.
They remind me, mate. They've got big Memphis Grizzlies energy at the moment, mate. You know that kind of like the other year when they had Dylan Brooks and John Morant and they're all like doing griddies in the middle of the court and all this bullshit. You know?
They're the same age as some college teams.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. They got that kind of energy, that kind of like they're good, and they're like, yeah, don't get me wrong, but like,
Fudge.
Look at Dwight. Look at Dwight getting thrown on the floor. Talking about he gonna go knock somebody on the floor. Go ahead, Fudge.
Fudge is looking good, man. I don't know, and he's got
the turn him around, Fudge.
He was dribbling too much.
Time is looking thin, y'all. I'm in a good mood.
I thought Timmy's gonna shoot that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Ooh, that's a pass.
That was alley-oop.
Get OMAX back on the court. I've seen enough.
That was alley-oop.
Oh, Powell, he cooked you.
Powell, where are you going home? Shit.
Powell was gone, man.
He had him going to the bench. No,
he cooked Powell, man. I saw that. At that point, Powell was just praying that he missed the shot. Like, please miss the shot.
He's like going by so the camera can get off of him.
He should have just kept walking to the tunnel. That'd have been awesome.
Guys, Minnesota coming back.
Hey,
New Orleans.
Time 66-53. They've come back a bit.
New Orleans is losing by 20, man. Getting dog walked.
Yeah, but they've knocked 7 off that. They're down to 13 now. And to be honest, Phoenix aren't a good second half team. We've seen it. They're front runners.
Oh no, you're talking about Phoenix. Yeah, I think he was talking about the Pelicans and Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh no. So Pelicans are still getting.
Yeah,
still getting beaten down.
Phoenix is down to 13.
Oh, they're down to
halftime. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's crazy how the Pels fell off like that.
The Pels don't have Valanciunas out there. There is a reason why they're getting hammered like that.
Hold on. The Timberwolves were down by 22. That's awesome. They're down by 13 now.
Is that it? 13?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. So what happens if OKC and Timberwolves are tied?
So if OKC and the Timberwolves are tied, it depends on the Denver Nuggets.
So if the Denver loses, what happens?
If Denver was to lose, then the Timberwolves would be number 1. But Denver look like they're about to put away the Grizzlies. They're about 13 now.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can't see us making a comeback here, so obviously I can see they're going to win that game.
Hold up. Gigi got it ain't even halftime yet, and Gigi got 20 points and 7 rebounds.
He's good. TGK wanted us to draft him. I didn't know that much about him.
I still think we drafted the right guy no matter what.
What do you mean?
Even if we had Gigi, I'd have rather had Lively. Gigi wouldn't be able to be what Gigi can be right now without team. We'd have struggled.
Should have been OMAX.
Well, we had to trade the draft pick to get Lively back and OMAX, right?
Yeah, because we picked Case and Wallace to give to OKC.
Can you imagine if you're the Hawks, you could have had Lively?
Yeah, they well, you know.
Yo, she's a beat. You know how much coordination that take, man?
I just want to see the Suns have to play in the play, and that's what I want. The rest of the stuff I don't care about. So
Which game y'all want to see? Why we have a halftime?
Suns.
The Suns, you love the Suns, man.
I just want to see them lose, man.
Nah, you a fan for real. You're a fan of Devin Booker. Your favorite.
I do like Devin.
No, it's halftime for them as well.
The Pels and the Lakers.
Put the Pels on then. Put the Pels on.
Okay.
I tell you what, it's that where I'm within the 150-mile area. I'm blacked out. Or 200, whatever it is.
2 for 17, man. Sheesh.
Playoffs.
Look at that pass. You guys don't want this
pass.
guy. Come on.
Robin.
Wait, what happened to the stream?
Let me ask you this: if Michael Jordan, when he played for the Wizards, if he was available right now, would y'all get him?
I'd take him right now if he was available.
Yeah, but Michael
Jeez,
Jordan.
but you wouldn't have took LeBron. Hold on, what's going on, man?
You're just haters.
Hold on, Richard, man. You'd have took Jordan on the Wizards, but not take Bron now. Well, you said you'd have taken.
You got me up to 20.
Gee, Jordan was 40 then, man.
Hell, I'd take Larry Bird in his wheelchair.
I would too. That's what I'm saying. I'd took Jordan for the Wizards right now. I'm not gonna give up on one of the greatest players of all time being on my team, especially if he's not the main guy.
They got Brandon Ingram back.
If Brian for a deal to get his son here or whatever, just the knowledge alone would be worth a $15, $20 million contract.
Okay, you guys, you saw that bucket that LeBron just made, right? The layup. You see how he dribbled from the corner all the way in there? This is exactly what we need our wing to do. None of them can do
All right,
it.
Shannon Sharp. All right.
I'm just saying, I'm not sure.
Whatever you say, win.
LeBron. Good on that.
Good on that.
So good on this team, man. Like, I just.
How old is MJ? What, like 60 something?
I think this is Ingram's first game back. I think.
How old is Michael Jordan?
He was
like 60,
21 and 84. So that makes him like
61. That was an awesome look. 61, Michael. I would take 61-year-old Michael Jordan over Tim Hardaway Jr. Frank.
Yes,
I take 61-year-old Michael Jordan over him.
Okay, but hang on. That statement doesn't say much, because if I was to ask you, would you want THJ on the court in the playoffs, what would you say?
No.
Okay, so that's like not having the guy on the game.
I had 60-year-old Michael Jordan. I want him on the court in the playoffs, though.
I know, but what I'm saying
is dead serious. I'd be like, get Michael Jordan some minutes.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm saying like you wouldn't
minutes
even play the guy. It's like you don't even want Timmy on the team. So
I need Michael playing 10 minutes a game. That's it.
But the thing is, y'all, when we've got fans that are begging for more Dwight time,
Rui,
more Maxi time, more Tim time, we're screwed. I mean, I see that as 3 roster spots. It ain't even about how much they're making towards the cap. That's 3 roster spots. If you're competing for a championship, you can't waste roster spots.
Oh.
Come on, Zion. Come on, number one pick. Show us what you got.
Look at LeBron. Look
They're
at LeBron
letting
playing
him shoot.
Look at LeBron playing him.
Oh, you blocked him.
Oh, you watch LeBron play him.
You know when Zion walks, he looks like he always looks like he's really tired when he walks around.
You guys don't want this.
They tell me they tell me I'm a casual, Div.
I don't know.
I'll be paying attention to the game, man. I told you. Bron know how to play him.
He's shutting him down the whole game, man. Zion looks defeated, man.
Hey man, Zion walks like the Michelin man, I swear.
Zion walks like a guy that you got to teach how to walk again.
Well, they literally did, didn't they? That's what I'm saying.
They tried to teach that man how to walk again, man. That's wild.
He's still. Oh my god, it's Dinwiddie. What's he shooting?
Dinwiddie with the braids.
You know what, man? Like Zion, when you watch him play, like they're literally giving him they're sitting on the free throw line, man.
Bron. Whoa! He missed it because he's 50. He missed it because he's 50.
Did he miss it?
Yeah, he missed it.
Oh shit!
Oh, bro. Damn, Zion felt defeated right there, though, man. Hey, took that from Zion.
Div's getting a little bit excited watching this. So.
Oh, hey, Frank, what you mean, Frank? You didn't see that? Y'all didn't just see that play? Oh my goodness!
Man, I don't understand how people don't think he would fit on our team for $20 million. You guys are crazy.
Just hating LeBron.
Oh, but that's not a problem, dude.
I'm not a LeBron fan, man. I'm just telling you guys.
You on about you're not no LeBron fan? You're the biggest.
I'm not a LeBron fan, bro. I've never been a LeBron fan.
I just listen. Y'all have talking about, hey, would you take Bron for 20? Is like, who would you vote for between Ben and Richard for president?
Right. Like,
that's obvious.
Hey, Big J, you right. MJ would have made that.
I genuinely want to know the answer to that question.
It's the most theoretical stuff. Like the Kings, he's just doing content creating today. That's all that is.
That's it. That's what I said. This game don't mean anything, Jeff.
Yeah. We're all arguing.
But I'm like Bron though, man, for $20 million.
Yeah.
Bron in his prime right now is a max guy, so that'd be $70 million if he was in his prime. So to get him for $20 million.
LeBron is
dunked on. Look at this.
Notoriously money oriented. He wants a 3-year contract. I bet he wants 2 in the option.
Not always though, Joe. It depends because back in Miami, he never took the max, and then he took afterwards when he went to Cleveland, he kept doing the 1-and-1 thing the whole time. That's crazy. He kept playing on 1-and-1s. Jordan did that too. That 1-and-1 is crazy. That means you really believe you're not gonna get injured.
Yeah, or he's.
But even if you get injured, you're LeBron James.
Yeah, truly, you're right. You're right.
They're going to refund you.
Yeah.
If he wants it, he can get a 3-year, $100 million contract from half the teams in the league.
Yes, all the bad teams will give any bad team in the league will give LeBron James damn near max.
Yeah.
Any bad team. If he wants a max, if that's what he wants, every bad team just to sell tickets would give LeBron James a max.
Are they playing Shane in the second half?
Did you let LeBron sign 1-and-1? I don't know if as a game I would let LeBron sign 1-and-1.
I would let LeBron sign a 1-and-1, but like I said, it wouldn't be for the max. So if you want a 1-and-1, then I'm not giving you a max. You feel me? Like I don't want you for a max either way, but I'll give you your contract for like 1-and-1 for like a million. I might even go more than 20 if it's 1-and-1. That's what I feel like. Whatever we have left, I'm willing to pay you, bro, for 1-and-1.
Okay, so that one, that second one, team option or player
team
option?
I want to be a team. It could be a player. I wouldn't be mad if it's a player though. Because he'd be in the same situation next year. He's going to opt out.
I'm taking money off if it's a player.
Okay, you guys, and don't forget, LeBron is also like very smart. He can teach the guys how to play the game, man.
I don't think the league is going to give him that contract, Big J. I think Rob Pelinka decided he's not going to do what they did for Kobe for LeBron.
Thing is, man, it's not just about that. He sells a lot of T-shirts and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying. So a bad team will give him a max contract.
I think the Lakers will give him a 2-year deal. That's what I think.
Oh yeah, if you're a small market and you could get LeBron, I mean, if you're not going to win anytime soon, then why the hell not? Because you'll
Why
sell
not?
a
You
lot
feel
of
me?
merch.
Like he's going to sell merch. He's going to have your tickets, sales, and
Yeah,
all
and
that.
if they,
people are
if
going
they
to turn up
draft
to
a
watch
son,
him. That's it.
hey, listen, if they draft a son too and guarantee him playing time, whew,
You think Bron will go to a
Yeah.
bad team and play with his son?
Absolutely.
Just
That's
try
the
to
only way
like change it around and all that.
I think he'll go to
Bron?
Cleveland.
No.
If I'm honest, I think he'll go to Cleveland because he talked about it. I think it might be them.
If Cleveland trades away Donovan Mitchell, maybe bring Bron and Bronny.
No, I don't think they have to.
LeBron's smart enough to know teams are only going to draft his son to get him.
Yep.
Well, now hold on. I think
so that doesn't guarantee
I
he's gonna
think
go there.
younger James is actually good. Like he might be a legit player.
I think Bronny's going to be a legit player. Now he may not be. He's not going to be a star player. I don't think. But he's going to be an NBA. He's going to be an NBA player. He's not like Tim Hardaway Jr.
I don't think he will, and I'll tell you why. They're literally the draft scouts who do this shit day in day out. And I'm not saying they're always right about everything, so there's always a chance. But let's be honest, the draft scouts who talk about this day in day out basically say that if there was even 3 rounds, he wouldn't probably be making it.
Yeah, Ben, because you look in the rounds for stars. But so usually you're looking for a star. Like Bronny should stay in college for more years. He's a guy that's probably need to be a 4-year, 3-year guy to get himself ready. What I'm saying though, like just based off his skill, he's gonna be an NBA player because I can name a few things. He can dribble the ball already better than Tim Hardaway Jr. Like he can dribble the ball. He can run the floor holding the ball and run the break. He can shoot a set 3, and he can play defense. He's going to be an NBA player.
He needs to.
I don't know about that. I was talking
I don't
about
think
Jordan
so.
was good in college.
Larry, I'm gonna ask you the question again. Can he dribble the ball?
Yeah.
Okay. Can he play defense?
Yeah, don't have a problem saying that.
Okay. And so far, can he not shoot the set 3?
King.
He can do a little more than that.
The problem is
from a college distance, yes.
Yes,
I'm not
exactly
listen,
that. It's
I didn't say he's
college
be a
he can do that.
superstar.
He's a role player at college.
He's going role players. Some role players in college become role players in NBA too.
No, but like I'm saying, like he's not like a role player. Like if it wasn't LeBron's son, man, he probably wouldn't even be going to one of these schools. Like he's just not. He's not it, man. And I'm not saying he can't improve.
Playing in college, he may not be a drafted dude at this point. He'd be in college though.
But yeah, he might. Yeah, maybe. But like he's not gonna.
He might not be a USC.
Exactly, he'd be a bench player at some mid-level at best player.
Oh my gosh, that was nasty.
Patrick Beverley didn't look good when he was younger. He had to go overseas, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but
you feel me? Like
Beverly
what I'm saying is he's a regular NBA player. I still take Patrick Beverley over Tim Hardaway Jr., who was drafted higher.
Yeah, but Patrick Beverly, man, like came from nothing, and he's also you got to remember, like he had to fight for like everything, and he's got that mentality. I don't know if Bronny does. I don't know the guy, but
Bronny has the mentality of being compared to LeBron James.
Yeah, but that's
and it hasn't affected him. He said he want to be LeBron James Jr. and all that. That's a big. That's a massive weight on his shoulder. Just that right there alone.
Yeah, but like that doesn't mean he's going to live up to it, man.
Okay,
but I didn't say it does mean it. I'm just saying based off of what you said. You said pressure would.
King,
what's his name? Patrick Beverly. I'm saying Bronny has pressure too.
King, do you think it might be the health thing that's preventing him from being drafted, though?
You don't think Bronny's gonna be under more of a microscope than Patrick Beverly?
You're comparing Bronny to the wrong people, though. You are. You're saying Pat Bev. Fuck Pat Bev. Let's compare Bronny to Michael Jordan Jr.
He's gonna be better than Michael Jordan Jr.
But let's see how much they line up. Michael had 2 sons. Both of them flamed out. Both of them wasn't good.
Yeah, but neither one of them played in the league.
I'm agreeing.
Yeah. So I'm saying neither one of them played in the league.
Did they play in college though?
Yeah, they played in college.
Yes, they played in college.
Did they do worse than Bronny?
They were trash in college.
Yeah, there you go.
Their numbers look the same as Bronny does right now.
Yeah,
that's my whole point.
Like,
my thing with Jordan and them though, Jordan and them sons weren't good though. Like Jordan, so I'm trying to see what point. You can see I'm not so y'all talking about game and his game translating on the NBA floor and all, and being a guy that does a thing. I'm talking about skill. Just look at his skill. He has enough skill to be a regular NBA player. Is all I'm saying. I'm not going to sit there and say like,
if he can grow 4 or 5 inches and he can keep the defense in the handles, and he's got a chance. But I just don't think like an undersized guard who can't shoot really, because you say he can shoot the set free and stuff. It's like
I just described Pat Beverly.
You guys, they benched everybody. They benched everyone except Giddy.
Yeah, but the thing is though, man, like you're talking about Beverly. Beverly had a different pressure on him than say Bronny, right? Bronny can go like have a career doing something else, right? And because he's famous because he's LeBron's son and he's a bit of a celebrity. Like he could just be an influencer or something. Like Pat Bev didn't have that choice. Pat Bev was just a guy from somewhere in the US and he used to pour and all the rest of it. And he had to build it up from scratch.
Yeah, he played
in Europe. That's what I'm saying. He went and did it all by himself, and like I say, he's got that dog in him. He just had the mentality and he did it.
But like what I'm saying is Bronny has all the characteristics that Pat Bev has, and he's about the same. He's the same height. Why can't he do it?
It's because I don't know if he's mentally got it, man. Not everybody mentally is Pat Beverly. That's what I'm saying.
You got to be mentally able to be Pat Bev. Isn't it effort? Pat Bev ain't helping nobody out on the other side of the court.
No, he's talking about a dog and.
The dog is the effort. You're not going to see that in college
and stuff like this. I'm like, who knows if Bronny's got that?
Like
he can say it in an interview. Oh yeah, I'd love to be like really good like my dad. Yeah, of course he would.
After he loses to Chris Paul, do you see Bronny running up behind him and just two-hand push him in the ground?
So that's what I'm
saying.
Is that the only reason? Is that the only reason Pat Bev has a job though?
Well,
I think it's a big reason he's got a job.
I don't think that's the only reason he has a job. Though. I think it's because of sometimes his antics go too far. It's because of what he does and how he plays. He's a 3-and-D guy.
All right, let's use another example, right? Draymond Green. Okay, Draymond
is one of the greatest players of all time.
Let me say something first before you critique it. So Draymond Green, all right, was in college wasn't a particularly great player.
Yeah, right? He was. Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Draymond was nice in Michigan. Yes, he was.
But he wasn't he wasn't exactly putting up numbers in college, man.
Okay.
And like what I'm saying is like, but he's got a great mentality. He's got a lot more skill than say Pat Beverly does, obviously, because like you say, like he had a lot more potential.
You said Draymond wasn't putting up numbers in college?
Well, no, not compared to like an offensive player or something, or someone who's like.
Yeah, but listen, man, I don't agree with that at all. So, I think
he was putting up good. Yeah, he was a good player, man.
Draymond not one of the greatest players of all time, Black?
I mean, he's got 4 rings. And
I didn't say how far on the pole. I just said it's been a lot of players that play basketball. He's one of the if the 100 list come out, Draymond gonna be on the 100 list
for sure.
I think he already is.
Did he make the 75? I don't know if he made 75,
but like to be fair, it's too early for that.
He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
First ballot Hall of Famer. One of the greatest defenders of all time.
Yeah, he was. I mean, they would have arguably 5 rings if he wasn't a knucklehead.
All right, fine. Well, probably a bad example, right? I was just talking more about mentality, right? Like but fucking hell, man. What I'm saying though is, ultimately, right? Let's say even compared to that, like, Bronny isn't putting up Draymond Green numbers. He's not putting up Pat Beverly numbers, I can imagine. Like, what is it? What are we talking about, man? He's not.
Why can't he put up Pat Bev numbers? Right, why can't he put up Pat Bev numbers?
Right,
why can't
say
he?
What you want? All right, say what you want. At the end of the day, man, all of these scouts who are professionals have said this, right? And the thing is,
all them scouts that are professional said not to draft Joker. All them scouts that are professional said not to draft Luka.
But to be fair, a lot of those scouts don't.
All those drafts said not to draft Giannis.
No, but they don't. They didn't watch G League, man. It's not G League. Sorry.
All those scouts said not to draft Steph. Do I need to keep going?
I'm not saying they're right. I'm not saying they're right on everything, man. But those are exceptions to the rule. You're bringing out like.
They're exceptions. Okay, well, what about all the failures that were higher picks?
See, here's the thing,
all
guys.
the scouts who said to draft
generally, higher picks are better. Would you agree? Generally, higher picks are better.
All those scouts who said don't.
Generally,
all those scouts who said not to draft Jaylen Brunson.
Oh my gosh!
I would say, Ben, I would say the reason I think Braun is dropping in the draft is probably not as how he's playing, more so than what happened to him with the health. Because they don't like taking risks on guys with health stuff, especially with
my thing with Bronny. So I'm agreeing. 2 things can be right at the same time. Hutch has said that he don't think Bronny would get drafted. I do not think. I think Bronny needs to play. I said that should play multiple years in college if he wasn't Bron's son. What I did say as well is that he has skill, though. there are certain things you can see he has skill. If he can get to the NBA league, he can be an NBA player. He can do at least what Patrick Beverley does.
So here's the thing I don't understand.
Sorry, mate. Can I just quickly say this and I'll let you go?
Yeah, sure.
You know, because this is kind of like having a little debate. But what I'll say is this. Okay, so let's look at his stats, right? So his stats: games played 25. He's played roughly 20 minutes a game, so he's a role player, right? He's shooting 36% from the field and 26% from free. You said he's a 3-point shooter. He can't even hit free throws. He's shooting 67% from free throw, and he's getting 4.8 points, 1.1 turnovers. Like, what are we talking about?
He is, and what do you mean? What are we talking about? There are other players in college that do that too. They made it to the NBA.
Yeah, but they're probably
what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
They're probably not
What
going
are
to
we
make the
talking
NBA.
about? They do make it.
Oh.
There are other players in college that don't just score, Ben.
I think what he's saying.
There are other players in college that don't just score.
Yeah, but the defense isn't as amazing as you make it out to be. It's like a 6'4" guard.
So the scouts not talking about his defense? The scouts not doing that?
They're trying to say something nice. They're trying to talk about his
positives. Just trying to say something nice. They talk all this other stuff.
Doesn't mean it's like, this guy's going to come in like locking people down or something.
They're going to say that the rest of his game trash, but just say his defense nice to make him feel better.
No, but they're going to talk about his positives. So if you're going to, but what I'm saying is he's not coming in there locking people down. If he was like an elite defender, they would say it.
Okay.
So my experience with scouts is that they are terrible about groupthink, and I think you see that a lot. I don't know. I haven't watched the kid play, but it sure seems like if he could shoot threes, that skill would translate. And
Jaden Hardy shot horrible when he first started. And I know he's in the G League and all, but like it's different players. You look for skills when they're younger. Not all players are superstars. Not all of them are superstars. What I'm saying to him is that you see Scottie Pippen Jr. got picked up and all that, right? After the draft, and he was supposed to be drafted. He's playing in the league right now.
Like you would agree though that nepotism is a huge thing in our society, and definitely in sports too. I mean, I could tell you from a fact, whenever my son was getting recruited and all that stuff, they wanted to know which one of our family members were Division I athletes, and luckily for us, there was a bunch. But yeah, then they definitely are evaluating him based upon who his father is, and I guess that's fair. But to say that he's
that's what I'm trying to say, Ramble. I'm saying I'm not saying you're not drafting to be a superstar. You're going to draft him. Scottie Pippen Jr. wasn't drafted. Larry,
Scottie
Pippen Jr. wasn't drafted. He was picked up afterwards.
Do you really think that he's one of the 60 most talented prospects in the draft for this coming year?
No, I said he needs to stay in college.
Oh, okay.
Listen, what I'm saying. Y'all are changing what I'm saying. I said he should stay in college. What I'm saying though is that he can have an okay career in the NBA because he has skill. They'll just have to develop him more.
Serious question.
That's what I said the whole time.
I didn't hear that.
I said like 4 times he needs to play like 3 years in college, 3 or 4 years.
If Bronny's surname wasn't James and he wasn't LeBron's son,
he wouldn't get drafted this year, Ben.
He wouldn't get drafted.
I'm not disagreeing with you. He needs 3 years.
He probably wouldn't get drafted.
Oh my God!
At all.
Ben, that's what King's saying.
Oh my God! Did y'all not hear me the whole time I said that? I said he needs 3 to 4 years in college.
King, let me know if you want me to start banning people. I'm
okay. I said he needs 3 to 4 years in college. He would not get drafted this year if he was not LeBron James Jr. What I'm saying, though, is that he has enough skill where he can have an NBA role. If he goes on a team and play, he's not trash. He can do some things. Like we got guys on our team that can't do anything.
I agree. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we know.
I'm not saying he's a superstar. I don't think he's ever going to the All-Star game.
Guys on that team that can't do nothing, they on right now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying with a bad team, go play with LeBron and him to help LeBron try to develop him on a bad team. That's what I asked the whole way through.
Okay.
Would a bad team spend a 2nd round pick on Bronny, right? To say, go ahead, Bronny, I'm going to get LeBron because that's why he set the transfer in his contract as well. Saying if I don't go, I can transfer.
I'm about to ice this debate. I'm about to ice it. All right, here we go. So, Dwight Powell in college. Okay. 10.8 points. All right. 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 46% from the field, 28.9% from free, 72% from the free throw line. That's better than Bronny on every single stat.
It is better than Bronny. And
It's better
what
than
point are
Bronny.
you? What
And it's
point are you
Dwight Powell.
proving?
So
What point
I'm
are you proving? He
I'm
needs
proving.
3 years. I am agreeing. You're not. Oh my gosh, never mind. You're
How
right.
much
Let's
years
play the
did
game.
Dwight Powell play
Let's
in
play.
college?
Let's play the game. Let's watch the game, man. You're right. Let's watch the game.
You want to
Oh
watch
my
a
goodness.
50-point blow up?
Yeah, let's
I'm
watch that.
just
Because
kidding.
I don't think there's understanding me, Ben. I'm agreeing with you. Yes, Bronny should not be drafted this year. He would not unless LeBron James was his dad. You're right. He needs like 3 to 4 years in college. What I'm saying is that he has skill, though. He needs to be in college because he needs to develop the skills.
Okay.
Let's see what this Ben for president. Oh my goodness.
That's why I asked the questions before about can he do this? Can he do that? If he can do that, and he has skill that can be used in the NBA.
Okay. Well, we'll see how he does. Hopefully, I mean, there's a good chance he might not get drafted this year anyway. So let's see if that happens. That's probably for the best of his.
He might not because as I said, it's a risk right now to take Bronny. Bronny shouldn't be drafted right now. I agree with you, Ben. He should not be drafted right now.
Which are they playing any of their starters besides Giddey?
Nope, they didn't start with anyone except Giddey yet.
Well, nor should they.
Nobody. Giddey's not there, is he?
No,
they had him in there.
Hardy, rough.
Oh, Hardy, I got you. I thought you said Giddey.
Hardy not running back on defense.
Yeah.
Jaden Hardy.
Oh man, we're really getting blown out by 50 now.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but we got Green out there. He's a good guy.
I bet you Fudge can lead us to the promised land there, y'all.
Fudge is playing good.
Right now,
he can lead that comeback.
Right now, Ben, like
Hardy, he's a good guy.
You would say Hardy's a better per scorer than Exum, right?
Yes.
If they play 1-on-1, do you think who you think would be a better guy?
I'm taking Hardy on that one, I reckon.
So you think Hardy would be better as far as 1-on-1 scoring, right?
I think so.
Exum's role more of he got to make selective threes, but he has to play defense and control the ball, right?
He's better. Yeah, well, I get what you're saying.
Do you hear what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That Bronny can have a role in the league. That's all I'm saying, Ben. Not that he's going to be LeBron James.
I never thought he was going to be LeBron James. Don't worry about that.
I'm just saying he can have a role based off of his skills if you can develop his skills.
Ooh.
I'd be happy for him if he could be a serviceable role player on a team one day, but I just don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. I just don't. Like,
I know, Dre. Appreciate you. I got the 50, man. I said it earlier.
Damn.
Jaylen Brunson, man, he definitely should get some MVP votes for sure. He shouldn't win it, but he should get some votes.
And also, I'm a bit of a believer in meritocracy, man. There's people out there. There's only so many spots in the league, right? And there's kids out there who deserve it more than him. And I just don't think it's right.
Yes. So yes, as I said, he shouldn't be drafted, but they're using. So second round draft picks aren't as valuable as first round draft picks, right?
Of course.
We got Tyrell Terry in the second round.
Oh,
yeah.
So they're using it to get LeBron James. They're doing LeBron James a favor. It's like we can't give you more money. We can give you your son.
Listen. I'm not gonna lie, King. Like if we can get LeBron James on a mid-level exception, and we have to take Bronny on a second pick, I'm doing it tomorrow. But I'm just telling you that now.
And that's what I'm saying. But that's all I'm saying.
But we all know that he's going to be Thanasis Antetokounmpo. That's what I'm saying.
he may be. You know what? And you know the thing. You know what? I know the Nanis gets a bunch of hate and all that, but I think he's better than some of the guys on our team.
Mate, I'd rather have Theo Pinson. Theo's a bowler, man. He scored a triple-double.
Bro, Nanis does some things, man. I think he's better than some of the guys on our team.
He probably is.
Yeah, he is.
I'm serious. I think the Nanis is better than some of the guys on our team, man. I've seen the Nanis Shamgar dudes and all that stuff. I think the Nanis has more skills than some of the guys on our team.
We're losing by more than 50.
Plus, I think the Nanis was a beast in the Euro League too.
Oh, that's actually a great poll. Pinson or Tim right now?
We're in a 3-point shooting contest, and all of our 3-point shooters are sitting on the bench.
Are they even in Oklahoma? I'm not even sure if they traveled.
Pelicans is going to drop to the 8th seed. Pelicans might go out. Pelicans might not make the playoffs, Shaw. What?
Are you serious? That's awesome.
Yeah, because the Pelicans dropped to 7th. And then they had to play the Lakers first and then maybe Golden State second.
Wow, can you imagine?
Bro, the Pelicans might not make
What do
the
you do with
playoffs
Zion?
again.
What do you do with Zion then?
That would mean Zion hasn't made the playoffs any of his career still.
This is
With a
this is
stacked
truly
team,
a
with the-
heartless performance by the Pelicans. You should. They're up. They're losing by 29.
I mean, they got to play him again back to back though, so we'll see. Maybe they waiting for the second time. I don't know. But geez,
This is embarrassing.
Their starters are playing. Ours are not.
we about to get the Suns versus Denver first round, y'all.
Oh, that's gonna be a great one to watch.
Let's go.
Wait. Actually, if the Suns win,
You're right, because they're gonna be number 2 because the Timberwolves gonna lose.
yeah. So it's gonna be Phoenix and Wolves if they win tonight.
Did you see the Lakers? Oh my God, CJ McCollum just got his ankles broken.
They're just the Pelicans are playing.
Are the Suns still up? Heavy?
Yeah, they're up 12.
They're up 14.
Yeah, 12.
Oh, well, on my screen, it's 14.
So if Denver wins, they get the Suns, or if they lose, they get the Suns.
If Denver wins and Minnesota loses, they get the 2nd seed. If Minnie and OKC wins, then Denver just has the 3rd seed. So it still moves depending on what Minnie does. And if Phoenix plays against Minnie and beats them, then Minnie gonna drop the 3rd. And Denver will be playing the Lakers first round. Oh man, Joker get to put out LeBron first round.
I'll be honest. I don't think the Timberwolves want to see the Suns.
Well, the Suns still got to play the 4th quarter, and they are the
They're
worst 4th quarter team I've ever seen.
Oh, it's a 10-point lead now. You're right.
Yeah,
It ain't. I thought that's a 10-point lead, and it's still the 3rd quarter. No, the Timberwolves were down by 22. The Timberwolves might win that game.
Yeah,
Hey, but you guys know the
Plus the Suns are probably scoreboard watching too. If somebody tells the Suns that the Lakers are up by 20 by the 4th, they might sit their guys.
If the Suns win this game, they've swept them the whole year. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Timberwolves want to see them because if they lose this game, they have to see them. First round.
If the Suns lose this, and even if the Pelicans lose by 100, they're still in the playoffs.
Rockets are beating the Clippers.
Yeah, the Clippers lost all their games after us.
Yeah.
Kings are winning by 40 over the Trailblazers.
40.
The Spurs are winning by 30 over the Pistons.
Do y'all think?
I don't even.
Oh man, could the Kings beat the Golden State Warriors?
Yep.
In one game, anything can
happen. So I'm saying in one game though,
all it needs is a cold Steph Curry shooting night, and you're done.
I got to tell you though, De'Aaron Fox I've been watching the Kings.
De'Aaron Fox,
he's a
he started off hot and then he just fell off.
What happened to De'Aaron?
He was averaging like 30 points a game. For like
it really depends on Sabonis. It's about Sabonis if you let Draymond Green punk him.
Yeah. DeJounte Murray lighting them up out there.
They should beat them in interior.
Nuggets are winning by 25. That's
so
crazy.
It's 50. Hey Frank, you say 50-50 for the Kings. What's your Lakers Pelicans? What would that be?
Matter of fact, I'm going to turn on the Sun
and
the Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm about to turn this. Can I turn this, guys? Are y'all okay with that?
Yeah,
Can I go to Minnesota?
Please
do. Yeah. This is here.
We done it. Got into the paint. Nice.
Yeah, there was 3 players out there, y'all. We need to keep. All the rest of them need to have new homes next year.
Turned over the bottom of the roster.
Earlier, but I agree. Yeah.
All right, it's down. It's under 10, y'all. It's under 10.
9-point game.
They were down 22.
So the only way
OKC said don't change it, yo. The Mavs might come back.
So
the only way this would be the greatest comeback we missed.
So the only way OKC can finish first is if
it got to be a 3-way tie.
It has to be a 3-way.
Or they have to be by themselves.
Oh, okay.
For who?
For OKC, it got to be a 3-way tie. Or they got to be by themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or with Denver. They have the tiebreaker over Denver, I think, as well, but they can't be in a tiebreaker with them and Minnesota. Minnesota has a tiebreaker over them.
Man, I got to tell you, man, they have the worst clutch record.
Bro, I wanted Mike Malone to just rest his guys to give Luka the MVP, man.
He's not going
so that Minnesota could be number 1.
So we want Mini to win then?
I wanted Mini to win, and I wanted Denver to lose, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't think.
Because now
they played
even
their guys.
Because look, now if Minnesota wins, the Suns win as well because they have the tiebreak over Pelicans.
Yep. The Suns are done. The Pelicans lose. That's all they worried about.
Yeah, the Suns are guaranteed the 6th seed anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
If the Pelicans lose, it's over. That's what I'm saying. They may scoreboard watch and say in the fourth quarter the Pelicans are down by like 20 and be like, oh, let's just sit. Yeah, Cat out there.
No, but they can't sit because if they lose the game, they're not in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, they are. They have the
no. If Pelicans lose, it's over. Pelicans lose, they're the 6th seed.
They have they're the 6th seed regardless.
Not if
because the Pelicans are not coming back.
They're tied with the Pelicans right now. The Pelicans lose, they have the tiebreaker.
Oh yeah, actually, maybe you're right. Yeah. No wait. Yeah.
No, they're not tied right now. The Pelicans are up half a game. I think.
The Pelicans up one game on them.
No, they should be tied. It's the last game of the season.
No,
wait, hold on.
They're up one game. That's what I'm saying.
Let me check the standings.
So they just had it on the scroll on the bottom.
49 games, and the Suns are 48. So they have to win because they got the tiebreaker.
Oh yeah.
So they're down one game.
Yeah, they're down one game.
Oh, then yeah, Phoenix, you're right.
Oh yeah, they do have to win.
Who's got the season series between them?
The Suns have the season series.
So the Suns have it. So if they even it up, then
but they have to win this game though, and the Pelicans lose.
Yeah, that's right. That's the
only
seed.
time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why Devin Booker was saying go Lakers in his post game.
Yeah, if you watch the bottom of the screen, are y'all not seeing it at the bottom of the screen what they're saying? Or now, literally, there's a scroll that's saying everything that's happening.
No, I didn't see any. I didn't see it.
So if Nuggets do win, do we still want the Wolves to win?
I mean, it don't matter.
It don't matter then.
Yeah, if the Nuggets win, then it really doesn't matter. As long as one of the teams wins and Joker's not the number 1 seed. That's all I care.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
I just wanted the scenario where Shea was. I don't want Shea to be the number 1 seed really either.
Yeah,
because they were trying to give him the MVP.
Oh, what an offensive foul!
Cat's kind of a knucklehead too.
Yeah, he is. Y'all remember when Cat was supposed to be that guy? Remember he was like number 1 on the under 25 list forever.
Yep.
Man. Making an all-star game like after his 2nd year and all that. Like, they thought he was gonna be the future.
Is that should they challenge that?
No, he lowered his shoulder. His offensive foul. It ain't about being set always. Sometimes
I still think offensively he's still there though.
I don't believe in him offense. I've seen him in the playoffs. I told y'all.
The playoffs. That's a different story.
Dude, he was
playoffs
like
a different story. I watched him. Jimmy Butler tried to get them to the 2nd round versus Houston, and that dude was trash against them. And there was nobody to defend him. Like they was playing Houston. Then you saw Cat against what? In the play-in games, he usually trash when they had to play. Anthony had to take over. Then in the playoffs against Denver, he was trash.
Oh, he's talking to him.
Oh, he's talking to him.
That wasn't a foul.
Y'all see Ant and Bradley Beal got in a little scuffle earlier?
Well, maybe it was on the way down.
Wait, if they get 6th seed, Suns do they play the Timberwolves at the current?
If the
I think they would beat the Timberwolves. I think they'd beat the Timberwolves.
If the Timberwolves win, they can't be anything lower than the 2nd seed.
They might be the Timberwolves, you know.
If the Timberwolves lose, they're playing the Suns.
They're going to be the 3rd seed.
So this might work out with if OKC is the 1 seed, which if they and Denver both win, then OKC is the 1 seed. And that makes Denver the 2 seed and Minnesota the 3 seed. And that throws them all the way on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah, Denver's over there. Denver's not getting a number 1. Denver's out of our bracket. It's over. Because OKC would have to lose against us, and that's not happening. So Denver's gone. They're not in our bracket. We have to play them. If we play them, it's the Western Conference Finals.
Yep. So we would have to play the OKC's going to.
They ducking us, yo.
They might
OKC or the Timberwolves.
We play whoever's the 1st seed or whoever's the 8th seed.
That might be the Lakers too, man.
It could be the Lakers or it could be Golden State. I don't think the Lakers gonna fall to 8.
I don't see the Lakers losing to Pelicans for that 7th seed. I don't see it.
They might though, man, because they already beat them one time. I hate that they played in the same place already. That back-to-back series in the same spot is hard, and it's in New Orleans.
I love how Nas Reed shoots like that. But when he's playing us, he doesn't shoot like that.
Yeah, he's shooting 47-footers.
No, but like that was an awful shot. But like when Nas Reed's playing against us, he can't miss.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. He makes everything
like,
too.
He doesn't even hit the rim. It's just all net every single time. Like when he's playing us, so annoying.
Dre, I tell him that Pat might have an argument to be the greatest 3-point shooting big man of all time, but he's not the greatest big man shooter of all time.
He just
His
gets on my
3-point
damn
shot
nerves.
Stupid though. Like
He
his
gets on my
3-point
nerves, man.
But on middies though, hell no. Cat can't compare to Dirk, one of the greatest, if not the greatest mid-range shooter of all time.
There's a thing you could Google Dirk owned the mid-range, and you'll see where Dirk is the all-time leading scorer from different points in the mid-range game.
They're definitely in that top 5, and 5 might be too low.
I mean, he's sixth in scoring all time. That's crazy.
He's probably close to the 1. I'm thinking guys like what, MJ, and then yeah, that's about it.
Bruh. They cannot hit, can they?
Kobe, yeah, Dre. I'm sorry. But yeah, you're right. Kobe might not have. I might still pick Dirk. I think Dirk might be a better mid-range shooter than Kobe. But Kobe took a lot of them. Kobe is difficult to judge because Kobe not really a shooter, he a scorer.
Yeah.
He got the most missed field goals of all time.
Yeah, like Dirk is a shooter and a scorer. That's what Dirk was. Like Dirk is a shooter. But Michael Jordan, though, my goodness, Michael Jordan fadeaway was like automatic from that mid-range.
Yeah, that's true.
Or that little stop and pop right there. Just put, man. You see how good,
elevate.
You see how good Kawhi is. Kawhi basically shoots like MJ and all that, and MJ was better. We done with the '90s though, man.
MJ had more of an arc on his shot than Kawhi. Kawhi shoots lasers.
Yeah, because Kawhi doesn't jump as high as MJ.
Yeah, but he's taller.
Mm-hmm. He did, Dre. Kobe moves. Kobe, top 2 most skilled guy of all time. Footwork, all that. Kobe had to do all that. He a beast. But the percentages, man, percentages are percentage. Like Michael Jordan shot volume and was still 50%. Dirk shot volume and was 50%.
Book, man. Dude, he needs to get an Oscar. He needs an Oscar.
He barely got touched.
Where?
Well, he just went into fetal position a second.
Oh my God! He didn't even get hit in the face.
What is Devin Booker shooting from 3 this year? Because Devin Booker never been a good 3-point shooter.
Mate, what is he doing? Yeah, that's a flop, man. That's a flop if I've ever seen.
What is Devin Booker shooting this year from 3? What do y'all think before nobody look? What do you think Devin Booker shooting from 3 this year?
37%.
Yeah,
I was gonna say 38.
34.
36%.
Oh,
wow.
36. Average.
Luka shoots better than Devin Booker does as far as the 3-point line.
And Luka
Devin Booker's never been a great 3-point shooter, and people think he's like this Kobe or excellent 3-point shooter dude and all. And I'll be like, he's not though.
Phoenix. The problem with Phoenix is their team is constructed around their best shooters are all mid-range shooters, besides I guess Grayson Allen. Which I don't know if that game really translates much anymore.
They are what they say the Mavericks are. They are what they say the Mavericks are, with just a bunch of ISO players.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the Mavericks move the ball now. They are literally a bunch of ISO players.
So I saw something earlier today that the Mavericks lead the league before today's game in challenges and Jason Kidd is second or third in successful challenges. So that means that the Mavericks have consistently gotten screwed by the refs more often than any other team and had to have coaching challenges to review it.
That makes sense.
That's just objective. That's just numbers.
Oh, imagine.
I thought he was about to make that. I ain't gonna lie.
Ant only got like 12 points though. He made what? 5 free throws?
Ant is that dude. I just don't know. Like, what is this? Ant's what? 3rd year? 4th year? Which one? 3rd?
I think
this. He came 2020, so I think this is 4th year. Yeah.
4th year. Okay. So it's his 4th year, and he's still not a stupid scorer yet.
And he's still on that rookie contract.
Yeah, he's having like he has good scoring games, but he's not
But he doesn't control the game like LeBron.
He's got
Luka.
8 or 9 games this year where he scored 9 or fewer points.
Yeah, like he has those games. He's still, I don't know. Fade. They got him. Good defense, slow-mo.
Man, they really trying to say that Ant is in the MVP race. He's got 12 points. He's shot 7 times.
I think Ant is 11th in the league in scoring, I think, this year. Because Joker moved to the 9th.
For those TNT guys, man, they should put their hair up and put
something more than Kyrie.
Put on knee pads and put their hair.
Yeah, I think he's barely above Kyrie.
Oh yeah, they're big.
That's crazy. Jalen Brunson. I never thought Jalen Brunson would score 29 a game, man. I knew he'd be a beast and get to 25 a game or something. But he's at damn near 29 a game on 48% shooting and 40 from 3.
Hey, that's why Cuban's dumb. He's traded twice now.
He made that mistake twice. With the same number 13.
How do you do it twice, man? Like, how do you do it twice?
Man, Cuban, like, did y'all see whenever he was on the Draymond Green podcast? He was like, he kept saying things like, yeah, Nico's doing so good. And he was doing so good. I just kept giving him more and more authority. And you're like, you are such a freaking tool, dude.
Yeah.
You are such a free. I'm so glad that dude is not making more front office decisions, because instead of just acknowledging that, oh, Nico's been great, he had to throw it in there like, oh, I was the boss, giving him that authority.
Yep.
I hate leaders of organizations like that.
He wants to pat in the back every time.
Dre, I still love Brunson, Dre. I'm glad we got Kyrie now, but I still love Brunson. Always cheering for him, man. I'm always cheering for JB. I love JB.
Me too.
I go watch the Blue Angels and watch these scores. What in the hell is going on today in the NBA?
Well, I don't know. A bunch of stuff.
What, the Pelicans just decided just not to try today, so now they're going to lose their playoff spot to go play in against the team that just beat them by 30.
Yep.
God.
You're right, Dre, but we had to lose picks and all. If we had just kept Jalen Brunson, I tell people, can you imagine? That may be the greatest team draft ever. Real talk. That 2018 by the Dallas Mavericks may be the greatest team draft ever.
Yep. Or at least since the merger.
Yep, that could possibly be Dre drafting 2 Hall of Fame point guards. They had possibly the greatest draft ever, man. That's the part that hurts.
Cuban effed it all up being cute.
Yep. They better give Jalen Brunson at least second team All NBA this year, though, Dre. He better make that second team over Steph, man. They better not BS and give it to Steph.
I mean, that's what Cuban always messed up. That was the problem. That was the problem the whole time with Nelly and Cuban in the past. They were too fascinated with people and too locked into people. They wouldn't get parts in. Now Nico's finally doing the right moves.
You're right. It's a conversation. Yes, Sticks, but Dre, it's a conversation, though, Dre. Since it's positionless, him and Tatum, it's a conversation, man. But we can't just – Tatum got to get some love, right? Because he's still the number 1 team in the league. He did have a better year than Tatum, truthfully.
So OMAX scored what in the first quarter, 11 points, and hasn't been able to score since. I haven't been able to watch any of the game.
I don't know.
Those stat lines are terrible.
I'm still watching it. They're running him around to death. He's went back to being spastic. Josh is allergic to scoring. Like, he ain't even trying to score.
You're right, Dre. It's just that he has 14 game lead though. That's my only don't he gotta get something though?
But did anyone tell Josh Green that like Luka and Kyrie aren't here today? He can
No,
shoot the ball.
obviously not. I mean, he is literally allergic. He had 3 shots that he was just should have dunked it.
Y'all want me to turn back to that game?
It out.
No.
Tim got his chance to shine against OKC without Luka and Kai, and shit the bed like usual.
Hey,
how many points does he have?
3. I think he's made 1 shot still.
And how many shots has he taken?
Our G-League players
Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Hardaway has shot 9 times, made 1 3-pointer, and is -32. And on top of that, he's only made 1 rebound, 3 assists. Yes.
30.
You sure? Dre, you sure? Stephen didn't make first team or KD that year? I thought they both did, and LeBron. What? They didn't make first team that year?
By the way, Josh Green is -44 for the game.
I'm not even disagreeing with you. I can't. You're probably right. I'm like, whoa, I can't remember that. They didn't make first team.
Josh Green, with his efforts today, might have cemented the fact that he's not going to get playing time in the playoffs.
Yeah, he did.
Well, I think this whole lineup pretty much showed who wasn't getting playoff time. I think that was
there's 5 minutes left in the fourth when we scored 69.
With Josh Green, it's always the same thing, man. It's like you watch him, and then it's one of those things where you want to believe in him, and then he just disappoints you. You know,
this game proves.
Agree that G-Leaguers outplayed our bench players.
Well, the problem is this exactly. This is my problem with the whole G League and people saying, "Oh, well, Hardy looking so good," and OMAX is getting a lot of experience in the G League. Yeah, look, we just put our G Leaguers up against an NBA team, and look how bad they're getting ass whooped. I don't care how good you are in the G League; it ain't NBA competition. It's an embarrassment how bad these G Leaguers are getting the butts handed to them.
So Dre, the first year, neither one of them made it. I see this. The second year, Kevin Durant made first team, and the third year, Steph Curry made first team. But yeah, that one year they didn't make it. That's wild. Neither one of them made first team.
Can I just point out, Brandon Williams is actually our top scorer for the game at the moment. 22 points, 8 of 21 from the field.
Bro, Jalen Brunson in the league and scoring. That is crazy. Jalen Brunson scoring more than Kevin Durant for the season on less minutes.
For anybody that's wondering if it matters, Houston's up on the Clippers.
Hey, I got the safest bet in the world right now. The bet is that Kenton and Rel don't hardly spend any time talking about the game tonight on the show.
No, not at all, man. Not at all.
Damn right we didn't get a halftime report, TGK. What do you want a halftime report of? Mavs suck. G Leaguers are terrible.
He ain't wrong, though.
I don't know how we're going to attack the show today, Joe.
Wait. Sticks.
Probably talk about
Powell played. THJ played. Green played.
Sorry, my bad. Our G Leaguers played better. Their halftime report, G Leaguers are better than our bench. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Halftime report. Dana Larson said Tim Hardaway Jr. could be a number 1 option on some teams.
Oh my God.
You know what this just did? This just made it where THJ's trade value just plummeted even further.
I know.
Yeah,
He's an expiring contract. They don't even matter anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but if
somebody want that expiring contract.
If you were thinking you were going to get anything
contract.
positive back for him,
I don't want to ever hear.
Just nailed that.
I don't want to ever hear that THA is better than Allen, Grayson Allen.
You know,
somebody told me Tim Hardaway Jr. is better than Clay.
What do you mean nobody believes that?
Somebody told me Tim Hardaway Jr. is better than Clay. They was telling me that. Oh, he dunked on Kevin Durant.
Yep.
And walked over.
Hey, is our black been in the chat today talking about how good Timmy plays and we should praise him? I'm just wondering. Just want to know if he's still saying that after this game.
No, it's Luka, man. He's from the bench. He's not passing the ball. He's dribbling it all the time.
Yeah, it's that heliocentric offense that Luka plays. It makes it so much worse.
Tim. That's slowing down Tim, right?
I think they're going to win, though, man. They like the Suns going to win. They got by too much. What is 14 now?
Yeah, they look like
the Wolves don't have enough.
They don't have enough
to come.
And why are they playing a lineup with no Ant or Cat?
That's wild.
They already know they got their asses whooped. That's why.
Cat wasn't playing particularly well, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know about Ant. Well, actually, Ant's not playing particularly well either.
Neither one of them are out there though. Like, how do you have a time? Like, who's going to score?
Dude, man, these Lakers are gonna.
Yeah, that's a diaper right there.
You could always go with the fact that Fudge and OMAX, Dwight and Maxey should definitely be gone.
Yeah, Lakers are basically just going to stay in New Orleans and just play the play-in again right there. This is an embarrassment.
Hold on, but what's wild though? What's wild is that the Suns get a week off and then they got to return back.
That Fudge just had him a hell of a game.
I like the fact that SGA didn't do damn near anything against our G League and backups.
He did
for the MVP race. I mean, he did 15 points against garbage.
Plus 33.
Oh, he got 15? Is he
got
is his
15
average going under? Is his average going under 30?
No, he has to hit like 12 points or 10 points or something.
They probably got him just enough to keep him over that average, and then you've got Ant over here laying an egg in a very vital game to keep them maybe in first place. Or this is not helping the MVP status.
Meanwhile, Luka doesn't play, and our team gets walloped. They can't score.
A good coach should know that he needs 15 points to have 30 points. I would have done that too.
Yeah, this is definitely helping Luka's MVP case.
It's crazy because a lot of guys are switching. Colin Cowherd been hating on Luka forever, and then he tweets, "If I had a vote, I think Luka will have it."
Really?
That's what I'm saying. I think this last week, I think this last week of media blitz yesterday. I think this last week mattered.
When Joker, I think yesterday is what happened, or 2 days ago with Joker in San Antonio.
Yeah, I got to tell you, slightly did his analysis on that on Luka's MVP
he
case
killed
the other day was as good as I've seen from anybody. That was an outstanding job he did.
Who'd you say, Joe? I'm sorry.
I said Slightly's analysis.
Oh, Slightly, yes.
Hey, Mark Cuban tweeted it out, man. That video. Do you see that?
Did he really?
He did. Yeah.
They know the 100 voters. They should take Slightly and let him go make the case to those 100 voters. I mean, that's like was like.
Mark Cuban is tweeting everybody's tweet out right now except for ours.
That son of a
that's because you call them out
except for ours.
Y'all too red on this show.
He don't mess with us.
I reckon they're aware of us.
They are. They are.
Yeah,
we talk bad.
Everybody that's content. The thing is that no, like I'm not trying to knock us not knock us, but like pat our back too much. But like a lot of other places are like, not independently owned. They're like
they're kissing ass. Let's just
no, but like groups, like a bunch of locked on such and such, or like you feel me, like a part of an organization or something already. Like we're independently owned. It's me and Rel.
Yeah.
Yep. And to have the recognition we had guys from Best for Business and all that stuff that work with the team and go cover them and all, tell them that guys in the taxi cab love our show and listen to us and all that. And I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great show. And y'all built it organically without selling out.
Yep.
So
I might have been kissing ass with that.
What place is Denver? What place is Jokic in scoring?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Sticks. I appreciate you, Sticks. Even if you would. I heard you. You good.
Yeah, I saw your reply.
So we good. I appreciate what we do, man. We may not be the biggest show in the world and all that, but like we built this from nothing. Me and Ro, I at least watched it. Ro watched it from nothing. I watched it from under 100. So I'm happy. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I mean it takes a lot of work to do this kind of stuff. So
with the team we've got now, y'all, at the end of the year, do you clear out enough room and make Grayson Allen an offer? He's going to be the best shooter that's going to be available in the free agent market.
We have to get somebody that we gotta get a microwave guy on the bench.
Now he ain't a microwave guy. He's a shooter.
Yeah, well, he's a shooter too. He's both. He's just a good shooter,
man.
He's a microwave guy, but he's a good shooter.
Which guy?
Grayson Allen. Oh, he's a guy that can drive and 30 real quick. He's a microwave guy.
Don't tell Larry that. Don't tell Larry
he's
that.
He's gonna want 20, and he's worth it.
I take Grayson over Tim Hardaway Jr.
For sure, 100%.
Like I'm saying, in this role right now, if we needed Grayson just to make buckets, Grayson will make something for us in the playoffs.
The thing is, Grayson would be worth Tim's contract. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
currently. That's what I'm saying. If we need to trade Timmy, get a microwave guy in this place, and then use them draft picks and all that as well to get somebody that's maybe a starting small forward. That's
let's just trade Timmy and everything to go get Markkanen.
Or I mean, we can go do that one and just say okay. My thing is, like I said, I always worry about the defense with Markkanen, but if he can hold it down, all right.
I mean, his shooting and his height, where he could play third center for the other. I mean, that would be pretty.
Oh yeah, so I wonder what they would want for him.
And we've seen he can light it up when he wants to.
They're gonna want draft picks.
Yeah,
you know how Danny is.
Yeah.
Would you make the deal if he didn't want to sign a contract till after the year's over?
Isn't he already under contract? They had to trade him.
No, he's got 1 year left.
He got 1 year. That's it. Damn.
That's why they want to get rid of him, right? They don't want to have him on the.
But I think so. I'm not worried. This is one of the teams Markkanen want to play for.
Yeah, Markkanen would want to play for us.
He's wanted to play with Luka forever.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
Yes. But the way the media, I was told, Joe.
Yeah. You're going to get a bunch of wide open shots, and then you're going to get the rim run, which he likes to do. It's
Markkanen offensively be amazing with Luka. I told y'all when we had KP, I said you can trade KP right now for Markkanen and get better value for something what you think you're going to get for cheaper.
Man,
I think Markkanen can do what you think KP can do. All that stuff I think Laurie Markkanen can do.
Well,
Yeah,
if Markkanen went in and told him he wanted to come here, we can make it happen. They could do a sign and trade, sign him, and we could get a couple of picks and a couple of seconds.
I would
and make it respectable. But the only way Danny Ainge would take that deal would be as if Markkanen threatened him. I'm not going anywhere but Dallas.
Richard, I wanted to get off of KP so much that I would have traded KP in a first round pick. I said for Lauri Markkanen back then. I would have because I wanted to get off of Kristaps Porzingis, and we ended up trading the first round pick, didn't we, for Dinwiddie?
Yeah,
it was KP in a first round pick or something.
Yep.
And you would need to find out if Danny Ainge would want, Timmy or the pick. You might have to trade Timmy first and get the extra pick. And Danny's gonna play hardball with
Lauri. You telling me Lauri doing what KP was supposed to be doing? I only think that KP better than is blocking, and that's it.
Yeah, but he wouldn't.
He
could play. He wouldn't be playing. He wouldn't be an on-ball defender, so Markkanen could block shots just like Maxey can block shots.
Well, yes. So I'm just saying that KP top 10 in the league this year in block shots. He just does it. I'm not saying I don't think he's a better defender than Lauri Markkanen. I don't think KP's that good.
No, I agree.
So he would be a 7'2" small forward.
Yep.
I'm damn sure not against having.
You play him beside PJ Washington, that's stupid.
Yeah.
We would have.
I just don't know that we could. I don't know how we could get him, but I have never been against getting Lauri, Joe. Big J.
So Kyrie's a +5 wingspan. Luka's got a 7'1" wingspan. PJ Washington is 7'2.5". Daniel Gafford is 7'2". Derek Lively is like 7'7". Lauri Markkanen's got to be like over. So we would have a team with a huge wingspan, and you can talk all you want about defense, man. But if you have that much wingspan, you get a lot of deflections and you cover a lot of ground.
Lauri is.
Would y'all rather have?
Right. Yep.
Would y'all rather have Lauri? Yeah, he's 7 foot. Would you rather have Lauri or Herb?
Oh, Lauri.
I'd rather have Herb, but I know they want to say Lauri. I don't think I think you just need a guy. So we don't need a guy that's an all-star offensively. I just need a guy that can start for me and get me buckets offensively.
But wait, King, when you say that, are you considering more the contract as well? Or are you just considering, say if they had the same contract in a hypothetical like vacuum situation?
I'm still going Herb if I got the same contract. I'm telling you, man, them defenders around Luka and Kyrie, you make a team that's a number one defense around Luka and Kyrie, you got something that's special.
Yep.
Well, and Herb's still young enough. His 3-pointer can get better. He's gonna get better.
42%, Richard.
Yeah, and he can get to the bucket. He can handle the ball in a closeout, get to the bucket. Like that's all I need with Luka and Kyrie getting doubled. I'm worried about when them 4-on-3 situations. Can somebody do something? Herb Jones can do something.
Yeah, Herb's plus. I don't think they're going to let go of Herb because he's got a fantastic contract for.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Still, but if they did,
but if they collapse like they are doing right now, they're probably going to blow some stuff up because it looks like they just had an absolute meltdown.
But aren't they going to struggle to keep him anyway because of like?
Yes, they're going to have to make a decision either way. I had been said that, but now if they fall out the playoffs and not make the playoffs at all, woo.
Hey, where's the defense by Ant? What's going on tonight? I'm just saying, he's sitting there talking shit all year about how he's such a
That's
great
all Ant
defender.
ever does is talk shit.
It just makes me sick. And all of a sudden, when you have to guard one-on-one with no help behind you.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
that's
that's
good
it.
tonight.
That's it.
Is it good?
All right, this game over. What's the next game? This game over.
Good?
Is there another game?
I think that's the last.
Might as well just go back to our game.
Really? You want to see our game?
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm still watching.
Our game's over. Mavericks
Our
game's
game's
over.
over, man.
I think the guy, like Blue said down the bottom, the guy really is Mikal Bridges.
Oh, it's over. Okay.
They wanted 2 first-round picks for Dodo, so they're going to want more for Bridges.
That's before, though, Joe. Now the season over.
Yeah.
And they still got Ben Simmons.
Is there a good draft coming up after this year's? The following
Warriors Jazz
Not
doesn't
this year.
mean
Next
anything
year's
there.
have some- most
Okay,
have
well,
some-
there you go. They might be willing to blow it up because they want picks.
Stephen and Draymond ain't even playing.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That ain't for nothing, then. I would have went there. If Steph and Draymond are not even playing, then.
No, they're not. They decided that before any game started, even.
Oh, man, shit is getting real, man. That playoff time was getting real.
Suns and T-Wolves.
Bro, we lost by 50 without Luka. Let's go.
51, man. 51.
No, 49, ain't it?
To be fair, we lost by 51 without any of our top 7 guys. So you can't just say without Luka this time.
we had Timmy and Josh Green.
No, 49.
We got our top 11 includes Hardy, Timmy, and Josh Green, and they were the only 3 to play. So the top 8 players for the Mavs didn't. I bet you they didn't even make the trip.
Yeah, I mean.
No, I saw PJ on the sideline. He had a white button down. That's the only person I saw, though.
Yep, Dre. Denver. Well, OKC is confirmed to be the number 1 seed, basically.
Yeah, Denver's the 2.
Oh, yeah.
You guys want to hear a stat line? Whose is it? Field goal percent, 12.5. Free throw, 100.
THJ.
3-point shooting, 0. Minus 44 team worst. Who do you think it is?
Josh Green.
It better not be Tim Hardaway Jr.
Josh Green.
Josh Green.
Okay, I'm about to say, man.
Tim's is not
Wait,
much
why
better.
are you not mad about Josh Green having that time?
I'm already. Well, it's not that I'm not.
Listen, we were going on about
Did you already?
Hold on. Hey, wait.
Before you get mad at me, I left and came back.
You didn't hear the
back.
whole, because Corey went off earlier when we was about to go on Josh Green. Was like, we had a whole conversation about Josh Green. And Corey was like, no, y'all left him and all that. We already winning in Josh Green. We got him.
And just
I'm not mad. Josh Green already said, I'm ready to send him somewhere else. Let's go.
Listen.
My daughter wanted to watch this game, and I watched it with her.
Tim Hardaway Jr., 11% from field goal, 0% from free throws, 16% from 3-point, and minus 32.
How many points he had? 3?
How many
3.
attempts did he make?
How many what?
I think he had 6.
How many shot attempts?
He had 9, and he didn't play as much. He played 19 minutes, so he probably would have been the team worst plus minus if he played.
Oh, a lot of people talking up some shots that didn't go in.
Hey, Larry, do you believe Timmy's done now, Larry?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm told you.
I'm
cool moving off Timmy.
Before you say that, I'm not saying you love Timmy. I'm just asking you the question. Do you think? Because I know you said before we needed a spacing and all that. The way from what you've seen from him recently, and him not being able to score at all anymore, like even in situations like the night and all that. Do you think he might be done?
Game. Yeah, in a pickup game he couldn't score.
Yeah, yes. I think Timmy's career is coming to the end. Yes,
Larry,
very much so.
Larry, I got a question for you.
I still don't want Grayson Allen because I just saw Timmy play 19 minutes and give me 3. No, I was here during halftime because me and my daughter watched the game together. But I know you didn't say Grayson Allen. I just watched Timmy play 19 minutes and get me how many assists, Div?
But that's not what we need from him.
1 assist.
Hold on, I know what you're saying, King. No, King, I know what you're saying. This is an argument between me and Div because I know where Div is going with this.
Go ahead. It's you guys. Everybody be quiet. Mute yourself. I'm gonna mute this. I only care about Jason Kidd
I just saw Timmy get me how many assists to how many turnovers.
He doesn't pass. He just shoots it.
Bullshit. How many assists to how many turnovers, Div?
He had 3 assists. What about it?
How many turnovers, Div?
I don't see it. I don't even know. He's
zero.
got no turnovers tonight.
Zero.
No turnovers. Yeah, he played 19 minutes. Yeah.
Wait, pause. You're telling me Timmy learned how to play a game where he didn't throw the ball away for no fucking reason? But he's still jacking up dumb shots. How many turnovers do Grayson Allen have this game? If I switch over and go look at Grayson Allen's stats, how many turnovers do Grayson Allen have?
Okay, let me take a look. Where's Grayson Allen tonight? Let's take a look.
0. I hope.
Grayson Allen, where are you?
I said 0, fool. 0, Div.
Oh, damn. It's actually 0 here.
Damn, he had no turnovers? Isn't that good?
Okay, so this is Grayson Allen today. 32 minutes, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 6 for 11, 1 for 1 on free throw. 8 for 11 on field goal, 1 for 1 on free throw, 100% on 3-pointers, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the
2
right
steals.
one. If it's the right one for Lauri to be
No,
going
I know what I'm going for.
He shot 72% from
All right, I'm sorry.
I know what
I'm done, man.
I know what I'm going for. See, the reason why he said all of Grayson Allen's stats, I never said Grayson Allen can shoot. Never said Grayson Allen was trash. I said very simply, if I'm looking at a player like Timmy, if I'm putting Grayson Allen in Timmy role, I know I have to deal with a point Timmy. I don't want to deal with a point Grayson Allen. If we look at the turnover rates, we had this whole argument in Discord. It's the reason why you wrote that in the pause. You wrote point Allen. Yes, I said I don't want to fucking point Grayson Allen.
Nobody said we're going to use him like Timmy.
One of them, yo.
That's how you going to use him.
No, you won't use Grayson. I want Grayson Allen to be used like Tim Hardaway used now. Timmy not a point Timmy right now.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not out there. He's being a shooting guard and just missing shots.
Yeah.
No, look at who had the ball. Who had the ball majority of this game?
Yeah, but that's okay. So, Larry, I think that's what we. You saying just because he had the ball and have a usage, not mean he being point Timmy. So, point Timmy is trying to get others involved. He's being Michael Jordan Timmy. He's getting the ball and going to be a 2 guard and saying, "Let me go score" when he can't score.
AD's holding his back, you guys. What the hell?
And I'm saying if I need to be a microwave scorer, I'd rather the ball be in Grayson Allen's hands being a 2 guard than Tim Hardaway Jr.
But that wouldn't mean. That's not me and Div's conversation.
Okay, go ahead.
That's why Div wrote this dumbass little shit down one time. You were like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell everybody this to bring it."
I didn't. I ended up not doing it because I didn't want to embarrass you.
Yes, you did. You already did it. You already did it.
I already
want Grayson Allen.
What I'm saying to
over Tim Hardaway.
Larry, what I'm saying to you, I don't understand how you could say you would take Timmy over Grayson Allen. That doesn't make sense to me.
I think he's saying he's a better handler of the ball. He said he gets less turnovers.
Pretty fucking much. If I got to deal with a point, either one, I want a point Timmy more than I want a point Grayson Allen.
So do you think Timmy more turnovers? Who do you think tries to pass more?
So yeah, because I think so. Larry, you using a safe stat. You using assisted turnovers, but it's assisted turnovers because the dude don't even try to pass. Yeah. So he doesn't get any turnovers or assists. So his assisted turnover is like it's good. It's 1-0 because he doesn't turn the ball over because he always gets the ball and shoot it. But Grayson Allen, if I needed a guy to like pass
actually, I just looked it up. The assist to turnover ratio is better from Grayson Allen has about 1 point more turnovers per game average than Tim, but he has like 2 more assist average. So he's trying to get the ball out more.
Yeah.
So Tim isn't even used as a point anymore.
That was when we was arguing about when we didn't have Exum, and when it was about why are you playing Tim Hardaway Jr. over Jayden Hardy at the point guard. Right. Now that Exum is back, I need Grayson Allen over Tim Hardaway Jr.
But see, I get what. Okay, I think I know who that was. I think that was Sticks and Church up there.
Yeah, that was Sticks.
You got to understand when this conversation first happened, it's when Exum and them was still gone. So you had point Timmy playing all the time, and I was like, hey, if I got you between Grayson Allen and Timmy at the time was getting you like about 2 to 3 assists a game to 1 or 2 turnovers. Grayson Allen was getting you like 4 assists a game to 2 to 3 turnovers. I don't want that.
Well, I'm going to ask this. I'll ask all you guys. Do you guys think that Timmy is less prone to turnovers than Grayson Allen?
When it's that
No, Tim.
when it's that low,
Your
when it's
gut,
that low,
based on
like
what you watch.
when that assist turnover is that low, that doesn't change my opinion. That's what I'm saying. Like that's like, oh, okay, they're basically the same player. You're nitpicking basically. Like that's how I feel in that situation. Like Grayson just a better player than Tim. It's just even if I needed to control the ball, even if right now we saying well Grayson averages more turnovers. If I needed Grayson Allen to play point guard and I said Grayson Allen play point guard, I think he can play point guard. You know what? I don't think it. I know it. Better than Tim Hardaway Jr.
They both played
not-
in college. King and Grayson Allen was a way better guard than Timmy was.
That's what I'm saying. Like I believe Grayson has enough IQ and handle the ball to make plays better than Timmy could.
Yeah, it's not even just that. It's a different offense they're running too. Tim's offense is Tim's trying to fill in for a Luka, a kid offense.
Hey, Colin, you do understand that, right? Tim all around stats are better than Grayson Allen.
No.
In college, Timmy's was.
In college,
he's saying a better handle, I think. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
He said, no, we're moving to goal line.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. That's not my point. That's Richard's point. Let Richard.
Yeah, my bad.
I'm about to say, I'm sorry. That's not my point. Don't put
Yeah,
that on me.
I don't want to move the goalpost. My bad.
If we're having this conversation about which player do we want to have, if you're saying, hey, who do I want to just come off the bench and shoot shots? Okay, I'll take Grayson Allen. I don't have no problem saying that. Who do I want to pretend to be a point guard on the court? Unfortunately, I'd rather have Timmy over Grayson.
No way.
No
way.
Are we trying to ask like which is worse than which? Like what you're saying is we're screwed already. So who do we want to be screwed more by?
I'm about ready to throw up, man. Securing Timmy at point guard, man. That hurts.
Larry, I think you and Johnny B are probably the only two that would agree on that one.
Literally every statistic.
Nah,
even
Johnny B would not
playmaking,
agree
like
with him
Grayson
on
Allen
that
wins. You
Johnny
put
B
career
wouldn't
stats
agree
in the NBA. He's like,
you know what, Timmy
efficient.
probably has a better assist to turnover ratio than AJ Lawson. I'd rather have AJ Lawson running point guard than Tim Hardaway Jr. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying. Wait, let me respond to that real quick because all y'all said something. I get what y'all saying by looking at Timmy career stats. You're looking at a 10-year vet, if not more. To what? Grayson have been in the league 5 years? 4 or 5 years? Are we really comparing someone who's climbing into their peak to someone out of their peak?
I mean, are we really comparing one turd to another turd and trying to see which one we'd be better off with? Because that's what I feel like this conversation is. Like, if our team's screwed and we got no other choice, which turd would we rather have running the ball?
I don't think Grayson is trash. I think Grayson is a decent player for them this year. Like, I think Grayson.
Yeah, but you don't want him running points.
Grayson, no, you don't. But Grayson's one of their. But what I'm saying is that Tim Hardaway is so bad at point. Yes, kind of what you're saying, Sticks. Tim Hardaway is so bad at point guard that I'd rather have. That's what I'm saying. Grayson Allen being a point guard than Tim Hardaway Jr. There are a lot. I'd rather have Josh Green running point guard than Tim Hardaway Jr.
Hey, if the Suns thought Grayson Allen could run a nickel point guard, they'll be in a better situation than what they're in right now.
Nah, man. Grayson Allen not a better point guard than Devin Booker or Bradley Beal.
Has Tim
not a better
Hardaway
point guard than Bradley Beal or Devin Booker though?
Has Tim Hardaway Jr. ever led the league in 3-point percentage ever in his career?
What?
Has Tim Hardaway Jr. ever led the league in 3-point percentage ever in the NBA?
Hell no.
Okay, Grayson Allen's about to do that.
I think Dante Exum gets it. Does he have enough games or no? He don't have enough.
Thing is, I don't understand what this debate's about because the thing is they're both shooting guards anyway. They're not necessarily meant to be like the
he was
one-on-one
trying to
ball handler
convince
type
me
guys.
that Timmy is more than just a shooting guard.
Hold on, no, Ben. It's about. No, you good, Larry. I'm gonna tell him it's about the. Remember back when Exum was hurt, and we were all yelling for Hardy to play, and saying why they letting Timmy be out there and be point guard at times and all that stuff. The conversation started then because people were saying, well, I'd rather have Grayson Allen than Timmy right now because Grayson looked good. And Larry said, well, I'd rather have Timmy because if he's going to be running 10-point Timmy, I'd rather have Timmy. I'm like, I don't care. I'd just rather have Grayson Allen.
Yeah, now Skip's tweeting. It looks like Anthony Davis may be legitimately hurt.
Really?
Well, the Lakers Maybe that's what I said. You
Bye
gotta play
bye Lakers.
You got to play them back to back.
When are they playing?
2 minutes away from having the playoffs all set. That's going to be interesting.
Hold up, Ramble. You see Ramble's point? He said, would anybody trade Grayson for Tim Hardaway Jr.? He said nobody would in any situation. Case closed. Dang.
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you, Ramble.
The thing is, like, I'm literally on Basketball Reference looking at the stats. I understand stats aren't everything, right? But the thing is, career in the NBA, like Grayson Allen is more efficient at everything, and he's got more assists. So I don't understand, like.
It's not like, what is the turnover, like 1 to 1.5 or something like that?
Well, I don't think he's. I'm trying to find that.
Doesn't Phoenix pass more too? I mean, overall offense, they're more pass offense than we are.
But I'm trying to be completely fair and say across like a bigger, not just this season, but his entire career, Grayson Allen is just a more efficient player in every aspect. He's just a better player. It's just as simple as that.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm trying to look at his turnovers. Like, what's his turnover?
He'll kick somebody in the face while they're on the ground.
What I'm saying is,
he'll go by and kick him in the head when he walks by.
What I'm saying is, there's not one thing that Tim is better at than Grayson Allen.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel too, Ben. I don't think Tim's better than Grayson Allen at anything.
Well, he's better at sucking ass.
If we just take this year and let's just look at his shooting, so he's got 49.5% from the field, 45.7% from free, 87.7% from the line, 64.5% E field goal percentage.
Timmy's a better dunker, I guess.
74 games.
He's not even good at that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even like, I'm being dead serious. That's not even me. It's not a knock. Like, Grayson Allen Grayson Allen may be the 4th best player on Phoenix this year. Between him and like Nurkic, he may be the 4th best player, most important player on their team.
Even in his career, he's shooting 41.1% from the free across his entire career, 338 games.
Bro, what are we talking about? That's how I be feeling. Like, I don't understand.
Is that true? What Big J said?
Yeah.
Really? Allen's better than. Wow, man.
Grayson can't defend.
You're right. He might just be like.
Yeah, man.
He is more athletic than Tim. Like, he's a better defender. He's just better, I feel like, than Tim. And it's like I said, it's no knock to Tim. I'm just calling it what it is.
I mean, Ramble is right. Grayson Allen would take a cheap shot. We needed someone to take a cheap shot too.
Yeah. My statement is very simple. What does this team need? Back then, that was my statement. But what the team need? If we're talking about right now, there's different conversations. But
if you ask Tim,
when this whole conversation happened, that's my whole thing.
Larry, all I'm saying though, and we're gonna get off of it because I know you're not trying to down the hill, because I know folks they'll start picking on you and all, and I ain't trying to pick on you. But all I'm saying is, as far as the Tim Hardaway Jr. thing, when they were asking Tim Hardaway Jr. to be point guard in those situations, if you had Grayson Allen over here and you asked him to do that, I think Grayson Allen probably gets you 3-4 assists a game.
Probably, yeah.
He's just better. It's just the situation not in that. You shouldn't have Timmy playing point guard.
Which is why I was saying I would rather have him than Tim.
Yeah, you shouldn't have Grayson playing point guard either. But if you ask Grayson to be point guard, I'd rather have him with the ball in his hand, dribbling into defenses and dishing it, rather than Timmy throwing an over your head by 15 feet pass.
What was that? What was that last game Timmy tried to dribble?
King, I get what you're saying, but this is where I push back. When both Booker and Bill was gone, Grayson played point most of the time, and he had the same mistakes.
Yeah, I got you.
That's the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. Like they're pretty much the same shit turd.
Timmy got 3 points and all with nobody else on the team. Timmy got 3 points right now with nobody else on the team. I think Grayson Allen scores more than Timmy in this game if he's on his team. That's first and foremost.
Yeah,
and
Grayson probably dropped 40 this game.
And secondly, in the situation, Timmy plays with Luka and Kyrie and still can't score. So if Grayson Allen was playing with Luka and Kyrie, he'd be doing probably more than he's doing with Devin Booker.
So does Grayson Allen dribble down the lane and just fumble balls off of his knee and then look around for a foul call that never happened?
I've never seen Grayson Allen do that. And that was
I'm just wondering because that's Timmy's move.
And that's what I said earlier with Ben when I was saying about the Bronny Jr. Like, we got guys that can't dribble on our team. That's a skill. He can dribble. Grayson Allen can dribble.
I think we need to look up Grayson Allen lowlights because I think nobody have watched him.
He has he's not a great.
He's done some of the same things. He's done some of the same things y'all saying though.
He does.
That's my whole thing that I'm saying.
It's not that nobody thinks Grayson Allen's not a great. If we
I've
compare
got
Grayson Allen
I've
to
got the
other
turnovers
folks,
per 36 for both of these players. Okay, so the turnovers per 36.
Do you have the kitchen sink for them?
Wait. I don't have the kitchen sink probability added, but for the turnovers for Grayson Allen in his career, if he's for 36 minutes, he'll be doing 1.3 turnovers, right? And he's he has slightly more assists than THJ in that time. If it was Tim, it would also be 1.3 turnovers, but less assists.
Boom. End of discussion. Thank you.
Yeah, that's big. There you go, Ben. That was the stat.
But it goes back
to
the same thing.
Where's the kitchen sink though?
That's my whole thing.
I'm just saying that their careers, he put the numbers together in 36 minutes, and they had the same amount of turnovers. And Grayson Allen had more assists. He had better point guard.
And Grayson hasn't hit his peak yet. We don't know that, right? He could get better. He's young.
Grayson is in his peak right about now.
He is. He in his peak right now.
Yeah, he's pretty much here.
Grayson in his peak.
He in his peak right now.
Grayson's 28.
Yeah, he's in his peak.
He's in his peak.
He's who he is.
He's a role.
He's not getting no better than what he is right now.
He is a role player. Like I said, I trust him. But the thing is, in my head, Larry, I trust Grayson Allen could possibly be a player on a team to get minutes on a championship level team. I don't trust Tim Hardaway Jr. to play. I don't even think
Grayson
I get what you're saying.
Role player, man, to have.
King, I get what you're
You
saying.
don't want
This is the
Grayson
reason why I'm
playing
pushing.
30 minutes a game either, but 15 minutes a game on a championship team, he's going to be a positive asset.
That's what I'm saying. If we saying give Timmy 15 minutes and I give him to Grayson Allen, I'd love Grayson Allen playing. But go ahead, Larry.
I get what you're saying, but this is where I say, like, okay, I get, like, even what Ben looking up. My problem is what we're looking up is we're forgetting, I think Grayson's first 2 years, he didn't play probably no more than 50 games. It's that. I think he played 40 games.
And he still got more.
I think he didn't start. He played. We're talking about if you. Okay.
You hear what I'm saying, Larry?
Larry's trying to down. He's trying to down.
I'm trying to say it without yelling. You're saying he still has more assists. Hey, if you played, let me look it up. He played 38 games his first 2 years.
Larry, to be fair, this is the per 36. So this is if they were playing.
Yeah, this is 36. Them all playing the same.
Extrapolated out for that, so it's fair because obviously, as you rightly said, you don't know if they're playing different minutes, whether they have different stats. But this is based on if they had the same minutes.
Their careers for 36 minutes so far, and Grayson Allen not a 1 year player. He's been in there for a while. Their careers.
Okay, I know. Let me finish my statement. When you do a career per 36, what you're doing is calculating all the numbers he's had from each year and then figuring out what he would get throughout. I'm saying that, hey, we're looking at a person who really didn't start getting game minutes to year 3 or 4, and he started playing good. Cool, I get it. I'm not knocking him there. Everybody needs time to grow and develop before it sounds like I'm trashing him.
Yeah, but
we're then trying to compare it to a person. We're then trying to compare it to a person who's probably going to be out the league in the next 2-3 years. His career is pretty much over and done with. His
2-3 years.
Best years is gone and past.
No, that's 2-3 years. You think Timmy's going to play?
2 more. I can see Timmy getting 2 more years
the
somewhere.
next team that Timmy's on, maybe his last team. He might get another. He might get another.
Timmy can do 2 more years in the league.
Because Timmy, it depends on if he go to a team and have a surge. And become a shoot. Like if he knocked down shots, somebody will want him.
Come on, King. Come on. You know that didn't happen. You seen this guy?
You know what we could do? We could look at Tim's best statistical season versus.
Larry decided to die on this hill.
Yeah, see, Larry. Sometimes
y'all got to die on no hill. My point is very simple.
You know what? That's a close enough point. You got me. Them numbers make it. I understand.
I'm not trying to die on this hill. My point is very simple. Guys. Hey. If I had to choose point Timmy and point Grayson, I'll take point Timmy back then. Keyword is back then. Y'all trying to tell me now who do I want, and I'm down on the hill.
I never want Timmy. I don't want Tim Hardaway Jr. dribbling the basketball. That's how I feel. I get whenever he
I feel like at 43 and I'm not even a basketball player. I can dribble as good as Timmy lately.
I don't want him dribbling the ball at all. Like I hate when Timmy puts the ball down. I hate it. I cringe and I'm like, man, what is going to happen right here? he should not put the ball on the floor. What I'm saying is Grayson Allen can put the ball on the floor at least. Like, he may not be the greatest. He may not be driving against nobody and crossing them up and all that. But he can take the damn ball and dribble it from point A to point B if I ask him to.
Hey, can we trade TGK for THA? It couldn't be any worse, right? Even with his.
Should we take Tim's absolute best season and then compare it?
I don't know if TGK could pass physical with that knee.
I mean, it could be any worse than Timmy's performance, though.
Right, Tim back in 2020, so pretty much the same age as Grayson Allen in his prime, and this is his best season. He's got the best field goal percentage, 0.56. All right.
What team is playing? It's Mavericks, right?
It's the Mavericks. Yeah, 2020, 2021. He's still less efficient than Grayson Allen. That's the problem.
I wasn't sure if TGK was actually still paying attention.
So in his best season, the best season of Timmy's career, he shot basically pretty much 39.1% from the free. Okay, and he shot 44.7% from the field. That's still worse than Grayson Allen's career average across all the seasons.
Now I do think TGK could have got probably 18 a day. I don't know if it'd been efficiently. I don't know if it'd been efficiently though, Frank. I think he'd have shot like 18 shots, but I think he could have got 18 a day though. TGK, it's always you, man.
TGK back there doing the step back Luka off the bench in the G League game.
But I do think he can get 18 probably in this game. He'd have took 18 shots though.
Hey, who do you guys think is the one for the poll?
Oh, it was unanimous for Grayson, I think, wasn't it?
Nope. There's one person that voted THJ.
Oh man, Larry, you voted THJ, Larry?
Somebody throw him a vote.
Guarantee right now, I'm not even on my phone.
Oh, all right. So
the reason why I keep saying like the reason why I kept saying like I can't even see the screen when people are saying.
Somebody,
because I don't. No, because my whole thing is it's very simple. I don't want Timmy to be point guard. I don't. But if I have to suffer, if I have to get shot in the knee or get shot in the foot, that's pretty much my choice is right now. That's it. I don't like neither choice. Just choosing the shit turd that I know compared to the shit turd that I don't know.
Who wants to bet Div is the one that voted for THJ just so he could say that?
I did. No, I'm kidding. I didn't.
I could believe it.
Think about how this conversation started up. I jumped in. Div was like, "Hey, Larry, so do you still believe you'll take?" Yeah, I still believe it. Like I didn't even come in for this conversation.
Div's an
I don't care.
You know that?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't care.
Between Div and TGK, they're the two main instigators.
Hey man, it did crack me up. I'm not gonna lie, Larry, when you were like, "Okay, well, how many turnovers has Grayson Allen got tonight? Then let's see." It's like he's got 0.
Yeah, that was terrible. Because Grayson's stats were ridiculously good today.
Somebody make that
Grayson play today.
Instigator, Div or TGK.
Yeah, I like what BJ said. He says he agrees and then he argues for an hour for nothing.
I know, that's what I'm saying, Larry. Sometimes I believe you do agree. I'm like, Larry, just say, yeah, okay, y'all, you right on this one. He is. And you be like, no, I'm just going to go. Nah, hell no.
Hey, I'm going to give you props to Larry, man, because he made everybody forget about my Draymond Green example in that thing earlier. So I'll take it.
No,
put a poll up.
Very simple. What's it?
In college?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Draymond was good.
Because I genuinely thought that because I'd heard that before, and I thought I heard that he wasn't.
Draymond could score in college.
Yeah,
Draymond was a good player.
They told him they needed him to do what David Lee couldn't do in Golden State. So that's why his game changed to that.
And Big K, my thing isn't that I agree with everybody. My thing is very simple. I don't want neither.
There you go. Just say that. Just down that hill. Say I don't want either.
Check out this tweet. Let me copy this link. Look at this tweet that
let's see.
ESPN put out this tweet. Look at this picture they put with this tweet.
Oh, they put Luka when they say they're going out. Yeah, see who goes to number 1 seed. Luka versus Shaq. Yeah, Ralph sent that to me in my conversation.
They're acting like
they put up Thunder. Yeah, they put up Thunder lead Mavs 108-57 entering the fourth quarter, and it shows Shea guarding Luka as the pitcher.
Wow.
Free throws made. Shea Gilgeous.
That's messed up, man.
Luka was second. Luka was second and 3 points made too, I believe. Go ahead, Luka. Yeah. Only got on the list twice. And second place in a couple of categories. Go ahead.
Luka's like in top 12 or top 3 in like almost every offensive category. And yeah, you're going to say he's not MVP? How many people have done that in the history of basketball, especially from a guard? That's ridiculous.
Especially at his age.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, this is equivalent to that Jordan year, man. The year was the Jordan 88. And he ain't gonna get an MVP.
Who's chopping up food?
I don't know, somebody
I'm
on
making
that.
homemade chicken stock.
Ooh.
Hey, this is not a mukbang show, man.
They said Joe real name is Emerald.
No, I'm no.
This is not a cooking show.
Are you the salt base?
I use a salt base for a chicken stock.
No, he said you salt bay.
the stupid
guy that did the salt thing with his hands.
Oh yeah, I'm closer to being that cheese ball than Emerald Lagasse.
Emerald, man. I went to Emerald's restaurant back in Vegas when I first went.
It's good, isn't it, King?
Yeah, it was good.
So is AD really injured, or is that just hearsay?
I think he's gonna play, guys. He tweaked his lower back hip area, and then they were stretching him out on the sideline.
Yeah, he's gonna play. He's Anthony. He's been Anthony Davis.
That's it. Yep, that's a good way to put that, King.
But the worst part is he didn't even get hit when he got hurt. He literally didn't even get hit.
Anthony Davis got hit in his eyes. It's Anthony Davis, man. Like he like a magnet, but he's Dwight Powell with skill.
Damn, mate, LeBron got 17 assists and 5 steals and a block today. That's crazy.
Yep.
9 rebounds. It's actually 11 rebounds. Yeah, you got the triple double.
Hey Ben, you said that he can decide to put his energy to do other things. That's what you said.
Sorry, I said what?
He can decide to take his energy and do other things. That's what you saying?
Like shut down Zion.
Like he don't have to score. Is what you're saying? He can do other things.
Yeah. No, man, I'd take him tomorrow, man, for a nice contract. Yeah.
20 million.
So if you say Bron, you don't even got to play offense right now. Just play defense. You don't think you can do that
for 20?
I reckon. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Yeah. Maybe for 20. Yeah. I mean, as long as we get rid of some of like these Mav lifers that we can't seem to bloody.
Love it.
We would have
mate. Don't get me wrong, man. Like if you could get rid of like one or two of Powell and Timmy, and we can take LeBron, yeah, for 20.
I think that's over with Cuban gone. I think that's a Cuban problem. He latches on to these guys and just lets them stay.
Would there be is it wild that I said there's a way we can get LeBron James and not be over the second apron?
Shut up, really?
If LeBron took a little bit of a less like a pay cut, but we got how much money I said we had between the guys that were trash on the team? It was like 45 million.
20 with Timmy and Powell.
Josh Green's making 13. Timmy's making 18. Maxey's making 11. Dwight Powell's making 4.
That's not a LeBron James contract for y'all. Y'all wouldn't give LeBron that
easily.
And still be under the second threshold.
You'd have to trade first round picks just to get off those contracts, though.
You're right. I'm just saying though, as far as the people,
I think Maxey's got some run time for some teams. I just don't think that people would pay him $11 million. So Dwight Powell's he'd be nothing more than salary filler.
Exactly, Frank. He said Maxey and Josh together, that's $28 million. We talking about giving LeBron 20. And I'm not even saying do it. Like I'm not even saying go get LeBron and all that. I'm just saying
do it.
The money's right there.
I'm saying do it.
Mr. Glass, Big J.
Hey man, hey King. Have you ever heard of this song? I put it in the chat, but it's like someone made this. Like I remember, like I heard this from like a slightly biased stream like ages ago.
It looks like it's Ben. It looks like it's Ben Rogers from isn't it the guy that does Maverick with Skin? Ain't that Skin and Ben? His name is Ben Rogers.
Yeah, like it's a song about LeBron.
Yeah, it's Ben Rogers, bro.
Oh, ticket prices would be crazy no matter where LeBron is. That's why I said a bad team will give LeBron a max contract. Like Charlotte with no Michael Jordan would give LeBron a max contract.
I mean, Charlotte with Michael Jordan would probably give him a max contract.
Probably would. You're right. That's what I'm saying. Like any team, what's a team that's like, yes, Gina, we are doing a show tonight. A team that doesn't sell tickets. Think of any team you like. They don't sell tickets. DC can give a max contract to LeBron and say, "Come on, LeBron, come on over here and sell tickets."
Come on, LeBron.
Hey, has everyone seen how Denver fans are saying that we're ducking him because he rested against OKC?
How the hell are we ducking them when we couldn't move past 4?
They're so stupid. Are they really?
They couldn't even beat the Spurs. They had the 1 seed.
How the hell? We were in position to play them. They were supposed to be the number 1 seed. How are we ducking them?
We're ducking them by them losing to the Spurs. Come on.
You know, the dumb thing is that it was just 2 years ago where Luka got injured in a meaningless game, and then they're like, "Oh, you're ducking." You're like, "Are you an idiot? Do you not learn from past experiences?" I mean, I know we got Jason Kidd as a coach, but
listen, Joe. The thing is, I've noticed this about, for some reason, it only ever applies to us, right? It's like whenever Mavs like try to rest in a game or something, it's just pointless for us, or something like it's like everyone's like, oh look, see, like Luka's ducking. Mate, Luka's played through injuries all season. Like no one gives him credit for that. But then it's like, oh, he misses one game because it's literally this. Like any other team, by the way, would do the exact same thing if they're not playing for anything. And it's like, oh man, like look at these guys. It's just like, come on, man.
Joe was talking about the
why
year.
why is it only ever us that gets like pointed out like that's happening?
Joe is pointing out the first year that Luka Doncic got robbed of MVP.
Yeah.
I would like to see how many other superstars play through as pain as Luka has played through. Luka's played through damn near everything.
I couldn't believe Luka got a 4th seed that year. We almost got a 3rd seed because we lost that one game and Golden State got the 3rd seed, I believe. But we almost had a 3rd seed that year, and Luka didn't get the MVP. They gave it to Joker
with 48 wins.
Yep. And Luka got the Mavericks to 50 wins. Yep, that year he did.
I just hope that I
believe it was 52.
Yep.
Takes everything and is just mad as hell going.
But they said because he started off so suspect. But then he had the highest winning percentage the second part. No, that year we did start off bad. But then the second part of the year we had the second part.
Good. He had his stats.
Not really. At the beginning of the year, Luka was around like 25 points a game.
Yeah, he was fat as hell too. They would like times. I remember whenever Reggie Miller called him out, and he's like, "Look at him," and Luka's literally standing there on offense with his hands on his knees, doubled over because he can't breathe. And that's when Luka kind of got his head out of his ass, you know.
But he still ended up winning more games than Joker, and they kept saying because he started off slow. And I'm like, well, if you give the man a head start, but then I go past you at the finish line, who wins the race?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, I'm like, I don't understand it. Like, Luka got to the 4th seed, almost a 3rd seed with 50 wins, but they don't even talk about that. They were quiet. It was like, okay, well, Joker got the 6th seed and all. I'm like, we're not gonna talk about these 50 wins.
Yep. And here's the funny thing: we talked about this the other day too. It's like Dallas in this year has rebuilt their race car with a new engine and a new powertrain or drivetrain, and people
caught back up.
What's that?
Yep. And caught back up.
Yeah, and it was just like that's a different car.
Yep.
Yeah. So
we had an accident. We got into a crash. We basically had a crash on accident. Went to the pit stop, got a new car, and drove in the race and caught back up. We were in here in the middle. I remember the show. I mean, I do these shows every post game. So I remember we were sitting there talking about, damn, we about to go to the 8th seed, y'all, and then we might be a 500 team. Things about to fall off. Nico, you got to make a trade. Yeah. We almost got the 4th seed with 50 wins. How did that happen?
Bro, they're really trying to start off he started off slow this season combo when literally he was averaging a 37-point triple-double, actually better efficiency than he is towards the end of the season.
This year been his BS. Like I said, Luka didn't start off slow this year. That argument's not the same this year. I'm like,
Luka started off killing people, man. Like I remember, we came to the season, he was just literally destroying teams.
We were wondering how he didn't get player of the month for the first month and all that. You feel me? Like, or player of the week for the first week, and they gave it to Joker for 4-0 or whatever against 3-0. Like, Luka was going off.
But Luka don't get the same reasoning that everybody else gets. Like, okay, Joker gets the excuse of when everybody was hurt that year, and he still struggling there. Luka, Kyrie missed 22 games.
Let's go, TGK. Put it. Let him know. I'm tired of that defensive nonsense, man. Luka's a better defender than Joker. I've been telling no, and Gina Kim ain't better. Oh, yes, he's a better defender this year, too. You just saying in general. I think Luka's been a better defender than Joker, though. Joker been good at defense. Like, what is Joker? Come on, y'all. When has Joker ever been a decent defender?
Oh my God, 1.18. That's way.
Joker needed
Kyle. He's one of the worst.
Joker needed Aaron Gordon.
Joker's a terrible defender.
Yes,
Everybody knows he's bad.
Joker doesn't want to play defense.
Hey, listen. I hate to be defending him, right? I will say one thing, okay? Because of his position on the court, he is more likely to get cooked.
So Ben, yes, but two things can be right. He is more likely to be cooked. Gafford
but he doesn't try
because of his position. Yes, there you go, Sticks. But Joker doesn't try. Joker's trash at defense.
Oh yeah,
Joker just lets guys go past him.
Did y'all see this stat they just put about LeBron? Like these stats are getting out of control now. First season in history to 25 plus, 8 plus assists, 50+% field goal, and 40+% 3-point percentage. Like, bro, we just trying to find stats across the board.
I mean, that's a pretty good stat, though.
It is, but I'm just saying, like, these because of these analytics and all these numbers now, like, it's just crazy. Like, he's this.
Hold up. But I was told LeBron couldn't shoot threes.
Yep.
To be fair, that like you got to give him a lot of credit towards. Now he's in the tail end twilight of his career. He's kind of worked on that part of his game, kind of like that's what players should be doing when they're starting to regress, is work on other skills which maybe doesn't require as much athleticism and speed and stuff, like shooting, for example. And he has done that, so all the credit in the world to him for doing that.
And it's on volume, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Like THJ has.
And the thing is, they're not easy threes because obviously he gets guarded pretty, hand in the face guarded by most possessions. And like when I see him hitting threes, it's usually like pull-ups and things like this. They're hard shots. They're not easy. He's not getting a lot of these catch and shoot opportunities. Let's just put it that way.
All this stuff is stupid, man. Well, he is the point guard. He don't have no other point guard on this team, so the shots are going to always be difficult. Like Lucas, it is what it is. But this dude is 39, about to be 40. Like. Each year from now on is the greatest we'll ever see at this age. Probably.
I wouldn't say that he doesn't have any other good ball handlers because I mean the thing is D'Lo's playing a lot better recently and D'Lo can play.
He has good ball. He has other ball handlers. Yes, I'm saying
and Austin Reeves ain't too bad. Like I'm not thinking amazing, but they can do a bit though.
They can pass the ball someday. Guys want to be a point guard.
I will say one thing: they're better at playing point guard.
Don't do it. You're right. They're better than both.
I agree.
You're right. They are.
I agree. I fully agree.
Yeah.
D'Lo can play point. D'Lo can be a point guard, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's not a guy I want to be my point guard. You feel what I'm saying? Like he can play the position, but I don't think he should be the starting point guard for a team.
But the thing is,
LeBron James wasn't there.
Yeah, but the thing is, King, we're spoiled because we've got two of the greatest point guards of potentially historically ever. So it's like on our team. So it's like when we look at that point guard, we're like, and even before we had Kyrie, we also had Luka, but we had Brunson and we had, to be fair to him, Dinwiddie. Like, come on, man. like that's not like when you compare it to other teams. Other teams, like we are spoiled in that respect. Like we literally have like the best point guards. So
Dinwiddie, the truth. He really is the underrated part. He the reason why what's his name? D'Lo made the All-Star game that year.
Yeah.
Don't tell D'Lo that. He's gonna get upset.
Yeah, D'Lo gonna get upset, but that's really the reason though. Spencer was that dude on the low. He just ain't had a name yet, or the higher pick. Like D'Lo was still a high pick they were trying to make sure wasn't a bust.
I think Spencer can still do bits for him in the playoffs because he is a big game player. To be fair to him, like when it comes down to it,
I think Spencer would have still been good for us.
I think he would as well. I mean, the thing
beside Luka, he'd have been fine. Yeah.
He thrives in this type of system, but he was stupid. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the Lakers because but whatever, man. Like, just do it."
I bet you. I don't want him now. I bet you he wishes the Lakers were more like his mom now.
That's what I'm saying.
So I think Spencer is good with us, but that's the thing, Luka. But I was told Luka don't make people better. But yeah, I mean Spencer would be playing fine with us.
When he set a post-merger record for the most points created for his team with his points and assists, like almost 60 points a game.
Yep.
Crazy.
I see what Ramble's saying. It would have been a good move for Spencer, but it hasn't panned out that way. Same thing for and I'm going to give credit to this guy. Christian Wood's going to the Lakers. Should have been a good move for Christian Wood in his career. But it just didn't pan out that way.
Off topic, guys, but Zion Williamson tonight, 30% field goal, 0% three, minus 21 in 34 minutes.
Zion got to find some way to. Hopefully, it's this summer because he's going to be healthy. He got to find some way to get better. Instead of rehabbing, he got to find some way to get better instead of rehabbing. He got to get his game. He got to get more. The game's leaving Zion.
Yeah, he's got to get a jump shot, man. You can't be at the free throw line. Guys are sitting at the free throw line covering.
And Zion was supposed to be Luka.
Wait, Zion was meant to be the best prospect since LeBron / whatever.
He was supposed to be Luka.
They hyped him up so hard. People were saying when he's coming to league, he's gonna be better than Luka Doncic in his first year or something. It's like, what are you on about? But anyway,
go ahead. I'm sorry, Ben.
But I was just gonna say on the thing is, he is actually. Let's talk about Zion. Zion's actually not a great defender. That's the craziest part. And I think a lot of that is due to his demeanor. He has played a lot better recently, and all the games I've seen apart from today, he's played really well. But the thing is he? I think his injuries and stuff have limited him already in his career because of the way he's come forward and stuff. Like his body's there's a lot of tax on his body that shouldn't really have to be there at this age.
Yeah.
And
Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, worse than that because I think Zion is, and I hate to say it, but he's going to. I don't want to bring Dr. Div into this because he'd say, but I think he's probably he probably will have another major injury in his career because it's just his size, the way he plays, and like you say, he's not, and his style, and the other thing is, like you say, I think when it comes down to it, he's got all the talent and physical talent that God could have ever bestowed on someone, but the problem is he's lazy. I think he's lazy. The guy just loves women and pizza, man. I mean, it is what it
is. Loves porn stars.
Yeah, that's it. He just loves women and burgers and stuff, and he lives in New Orleans, and all of the chefs know him. I mean, that's a problem.
Well, call me Zion because I'm on board with both of those things.
Man.
I would say if I was Zion, I don't know if I'd do it any different either.
But you know what bothers me though, a little bit off topic. When I see these Wemby things, so they are comparing Wemby's season to LeBron's rookie season. Why do they always forget about Luka's rookie season?
Yeah, they never bring him up.
Luka's rookie season is better than Bron's.
That's a great point. Yeah, you're right. Was it better than LeBron?
25 are better than LeBron's too. He's dominating LeBron's stats, and everything's comparing Michael Jordan and LeBron, and Luka doesn't get compared. It's stupid.
And Lucas, I mean, LeBron's first year, we can't even say defense because LeBron wasn't the greatest defender his first year. So, stat wise, and Luka beat him.
Do you think it's because they're just talking about hype, coming in with hype? It was Zion.
Maybe, I guess. But the thing is, the NBA missed the Luka hype. It was their fault.
Yeah.
Luka was the most accomplished, EuroLeague dude at that point.
Man, they were trashing him actually, like Stephen A. Smith and who's that other guy that you brought on the show?
Remember when
Rashad Phillips?
Yeah. They were trashing him.
Remember when Luka was a rookie too? They tried to turn the narrative to Trae Young.
Yeah, they were hard.
Because Luka truthfully would have had a better rookie year if we didn't trade everybody away.
Yep.
Remember Luka was going to be unanimous rookie of the year until we traded everybody away and he didn't have any help. And then when that happened, his numbers started going down some.
Well, but you wait. The reason he didn't get unanimous decision there, it was because Shaq said the only vote he gave it to Trae because he didn't want him to get unanimous.
Yeah, but Trae was going. It was just one vote. It was just one.
It was Shaq. Yeah.
Bro, Shaq is up there, man, with the sort of world class Luka haters. I swear, he's never. Whenever it's come down to something important,
2018, right?
Yeah, Shaq's kind of a tool that way.
2018, 2019, one of that year. He only had one. He missed unanimous by one for real. Don't tell me that.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I know Shaq said Shaq said he would do it. Shaq don't have a vote, I don't think. When Shaq be saying stuff, he be saying stuff he would do. He doesn't have a vote.
No,
King, I remember earlier. I remember earlier, I think it was at the end of last season or beginning of this season. You were saying, "Oh no, the reason Shaq's so hard on Luka is because he does really like him and he wants him to do this, and if he does these things, then Shaq's gonna really love him." And mate, he's done all of those things, and Shaq's still nah, I'm taking SGA.
Yeah,
and
but
I'm
you know what?
taking-
He did say in defense to Shaq, though, I think recently he did say he likes to criticize guys to get him to be pushed more.
Shaq. So I'm gonna tell you, Shaq tells this story all the time about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell. I mean, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and all of them. When they saw Shaq, they all said he's not that good. I told you when he was on the top 50 players, everybody said it's too quick. You can't be on the top 50 team and all. So Shaq now he did the same thing with Dwight Howard. What he wants, he said when I criticize these guys, it should make them take their game to the next level. Instead of Dwight and them cried back and all that and said, "Oh, like I understood what Shaq was saying about Dwight. Dwight never really had a post-up game. He just had to turn and front you and then run to the rim and try to dunk or catch an alley-oop. He never run offensively really. That was his mouth.
It still makes me.
You want me to answer your question?
Always picks Luka as his whipping boy, though.
But it's not just Luka though. He doesn't. He makes fun of a whole bunch. He does a whole bunch of guys. He makes fun of. It's not only thing y'all realizing is Luka because it's Luka with the top guys. Shaq makes fun of a whole bunch of people all the time.
I mean, he puts his hair in a ponytail on whenever and puts on knee pads when he talks about SGA.
Well,
I was only able to find like the first place votes. I'm pretty sure Shea had more second place. I mean, Trey had more second place votes. Luka had 98% of the first place votes. Trey had 2%. So I'm assuming that two people probably voted. Yeah.
How many?
But if you look at by points won, Luka had 496 points out of a max 500. Trey had 301 out of a max 500. So that tells me he got a lot of second place votes.
It was probably 2 votes for trading in the first place.
Yeah, he got a lot of second place votes.
Yeah, he got everybody else. He got all the second place votes. Luka only got 2 second place votes.
Yeah, everybody else. DeAndre Ayton 0 points won for first, but he got 66 for points won. Jared Jackson Jr. 12, Sexton 10.
And like I said, that's because Trey went off. Trey went off in the second half, and Luka lost his help, and he was doing everything on his own. They started putting the ball in his hand exclusively, doing the Luka Doncic ball.
I still wish we would have kept Harrison Barnes.
I wish we'd have had that team. If we'd have kept that team, we might have made the playoffs. And I swear, if it had been 1 year later, if it had been that bubble year, and I know we ended up being the 7th seed that year. But if we'd had that team in the bubble year, we'd have made the playoffs. We'd have made the play-in. You don't think we made the play-in? That was the year they made the play-in.
Who did we have? We had DSJ, we had Wes Matthews, Harrison Barnes,
DeAndre Jordan. Yep. And we were the 9th seed when that was going down.
Do we have anyone else?
Let me fix the reason why I made the sound. My problem with that train of thought is DeAndre Jordan's career was over. It's been over. By that time, you had no center presence. So you still would have had the same issue.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. We had no center presence the next year either. I'm just saying that with Luka and his talent, I'm not talking about the team being great. I'm telling you Luka's talent would have got us to the play-in.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the team great would have made any noise and nothing like that. We might have lost. But I feel like we'd have got to the play-in, that we'd have been that good with Luka Doncic to at least make the play-in.
I see what you're saying. The only reason I like in is because I'm trying to think. The other pieces, I think Harrison Barnes is the only one still standing looking good, decent.
Hey, DeAndre Jordan, my man, a champion too. We had 2 champions on our team.
DeAndre Jordan didn't play. DeAndre didn't play until the last game.
He's just messing with you, dude.
I know. I don't take King serious right now. King know when I'm serious.
Yeah. You good. Y'all both good. But yes, DeAndre Jordan wasn't the end of his career. He was, but I still think that team was good enough. Like I said, we were competing with the 9th seed or the 8th seed that year before we traded all our guys away. We were almost around 500. We were probably like 3 games under 500. So, like I said, that team it wasn't good, but Luka Doncic is that good. That's what I'm saying about his rookie year. His rookie year, if it had been a play-in Luka's rookie year, and we'd have kept the same team, we'd have made the play-in. But they didn't give him the All-Star game that year, though. They said, no, he's too young.
Here's a good question. Would you take Nick Claxton, right, as a power forward? I'm a little bit like,
no.
I don't know.
No.
Because someone was suggesting that, and I was thinking, but he only shoots 20% from free, though. Like,
I don't want Nick Claxton. We got 2 centers.
That's what I mean, yeah.
might as well spend that on something else.
He
Why spend it on Nick Claxton when I
doesn't
get small forward?
doesn't shoot, and we don't have a floor space in 5. So I don't know why people are suggesting that.
So
Give
if
me
you
a
want
4.
the problem with Nick Claxton is it's the same problem that you have, the same problem you have with Timmy. He's hot and he's cold. He'll have like 6 games where he's a firecracker, shooting crazy, and then he becomes ass again.
If Nick Claxton was on our team right now, what center would he be?
3, I think.
He'd be the third center, right? There's no need to go. There's no need to go get Nick Claxton. Then that's what I said.
An interesting thought exercise is if you look at so we've got Timmy's expiring contract, right? So what we really need is, we've talked about this repeatedly, is a 3. So you need a 3, but you're not going to have anybody that's also an expiring contract, because why would they do that and take on Timmy? So you got to find a 3 that has got kind of a big contract that somebody wants to get off their contract, and they can get Timmy and they can exchange it. So that's why teams like Portland,
Brooklyn.
Yeah, but those teams, when they have big contracts, when they really need to rebuild, Chicago.
Mikal Bridges is not what they thought he was going to be.
Yeah,
and
Atlanta,
that's fine. He don't have to be that. He can be something for us stuff.
You got to look at all the teams that are kind of in the play-in, and that's what they're going to be going forward, and all those teams that are at the bottom, besides Memphis, because they're going to be up. Yeah, and then look for somebody on their team that's a 3. That's got a contract that's going to be tradable, so they can get off that contract.
We need somebody. I'm gonna keep it simple for y'all, and y'all gonna say I'm still picking on the guy. We need somebody to replace Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tim Hardaway's not a 2 no more, y'all. He's listed as a 3. He's supposed to be the starting 3 quality worth of player. We need somebody that can hopefully defend at the 3 and get us buckets like Tim Hardaway Jr. should be getting us at the 3.
And who's not streaky. Somebody's going to like 18 one game and 3 the next.
You can just get me a consistent 14. You feel me?
Yes.
Like somebody I know you're going to get me buckets on certain putbacks or something like that. Somebody good at something that can get me buckets that I know can get me buckets.
Joe, when you're saying Portland, are you saying Jeremy Grant?
Yes, I'm saying that Jeremy Grant would be there.
No, and I don't like his contract, so I mean, I'm just using that as an example. And he's a lot older than what I would look for, but that's the kind of contract that I'm talking about. The Mavericks will be in that market. They're not gonna. The other things are just like us saying, I'm going to trade you my Ferrari for your freaking Honda Accord.
Let me ask y'all this though.
Would
y'all do this? Oh, Andy, what up, Andy? Hold on, and you can have the floor. Would you guys trade the draft pick, right? The first round draft pick, and all your bad contracts? So remember those guys I just talked about? The numbers that we put up as far as adding them numbers up?
Yes.
To get Jeremy Grant?
Yeah.
Man,
I would.
I think I would.
Mm-hmm.
I think
If you stayed the same threshold, would you trade all those bad contracts and the draft picks for Jeremy Grant?
Yeah.
And I think Josh Green would do well to go play.
I think he would too. He'd help out Scoot. I think Josh Green be awesome besides Scoot.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this, man. Getting rid of Tim and a couple of those other Mavs license mates on its own would be worth a first round pick.
Go ahead, Andy.
If we could just get someone even half serviceable back. But yeah.
I know we kind of shitted on him after the trade deadline, but if I'm the Mavericks in the summertime, I'm hitting up Washington to see where Kyle Kuzma is at now.
I don't want that dude.
I don't want Kuzma, Andy, man.
I'm telling you, I know y'all don't want him.
After what he said, man, I don't want. Like he already had beef before with Luka, and that proved that he still got beef. That's how I felt after that.
And that's a loser attitude. What he said, he's a loser.
Nah, I'm still trying to win championships. I want a guy who can get a bucket. I don't want a guy who just I don't make one run.
The vibes are immaculate, guys. I don't want to mess with those vibes. So
that's why I'm just I'm in the locker room matter to you. I don't think Kyle Kuzma is good for the locker room.
Because he's a good teammate, so he's always cheering whenever he's not playing and stuff like that. He doesn't out or anything like that. So he's not a bad locker room guy. So to replace a bad player, good teammate with a good player, bad teammate is probably going in the wrong direction.
I think the obvious one is Lauri Markkanen, but like he's going to be the most expensive option out of all of those.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I don't think you go after Lauri Markkanen though, because then you make your defense too suspect.
I don't think he's that bad of a defender.
I don't think he's that bad either.
I will go back.
He's an average
I will go
defender.
back to Portland and say, hey, Devin T. Stable contract. Let's see what we talking about now. Are y'all cool with doing the sign and trade for him?
Nah.
I don't know.
Take Markkanen, and you know what?
You just need a defender.
Imagine Markkanen having Lively and Gafford behind him. Like he'd be way better.
Yeah, he's playing for the Jazz, who don't give a crap. You can't compare his defense, right? It's kind of like PJ with Charlotte. Now look at PJ with a good team.
Well, they shut Markkanen down, so they're gonna trade him.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, I mean, because otherwise he would have been playing, and they basically just said, "No, you're done." So, and that was to keep him from getting injured. So that's a positive development. But the problem is that Danny Ainge he doesn't negotiate cooperatively. He's like he'll burn bridges with anybody at every time just to try and win a deal, which makes him great whenever he finds a sucker. But if he doesn't have that, he's got a limited shelf life with that kind of philosophy.
Well, yeah, because no one's going to want to work with him at a certain point.
Yeah.
The way I
really, what we
is,
should be going for. Go ahead, Larry.
What do y'all think about Max?
Imagine you. No, I don't want another iffy shooter. If I'm getting rid of him, I don't want another iffy shooter.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's 6'5". Yeah, he's about the same height as Tim now.
Oh, I thought he was 6'8" for some reason.
Yeah, I think
he hasn't even shot that well.
You really need to go after Lauri, Herb, or Mikhail.
Right, he's shooting the same as Tim this year. No, I don't want Max Juice.
The only reason why I say you go after Thibault is because Thibault is a good defender. So is he going to get you buckets? Probably not. He'll be more of a spot up 3-and-D type player, but he can actually play defense.
Yeah,
he'll cut to the back.
I really think these playoffs are going to shake a lot of things out because a lot of teams are expensive, and they're going to have to take a real hard look in the mirror and make a decision about where they're going to go. And so there's going to be some people that become quietly available that we're not even contemplating right now. So who that is, I don't know.
A lot of these teams still got first-round draft picks they can trade with.
Yeah, but there's probably a third of the team that needs to just start over. So yeah.
Yeah, the Mavs. What this game basically tells you is the Mavs needs to trade away or get rid of their whole bench. Besides, like Marquise Morris, who's just there for veteran leadership, rough old vet mentality. OMAX, his first year. You can keep the two-way guys, probably, maybe. Everybody else is
and Larry, Larry, I'm fine with the Markieff Morris being a part of the team. Like, so Markieff Morris is a former champion and all that. Like, I understand him being the vet guy, but you can't have him now and have Dwight Powell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
because Dwight Powell now is the guy not playing on the bench. That's the veteran presence. So why do we need both of them?
Yeah, well, we've been saying for years that we didn't.
Mm-hmm. No, I get what you're saying. The only reason I put the flag down for Markieff Morris is he's a veteran man, which I think is like $2 million, and he's also like non-guaranteed. So if I keep bringing him back for a vet man, non-guaranteed, and all you there to do is pretty much show people how to practice on your off time, I don't care. Hey, you can turn him into a coach.
Everybody not gonna play in the playoffs, so
yeah, I bet
you can have one vet. That's fine.
So did y'all listen to the press conference or did y'all listen to the argument?
No, I didn't listen to the press conference. Go ahead.
Okay, so the press conference, Jason Kidd was talking about that, and they were asking him how big's the rotation going to be? Is it going to be 8, 9, 10? And of course, he played coy about it, but I don't remember how he said it, but he definitely said 8 first, and then he went 9. He realized what he said, and he said 9, 10. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it 8 in rotation.
Yeah, them say could be 7, 8, 9.
We're trying to win here. There's no more time for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
But you remember, King, a few games ago, you asked me that question, like, how big is your rotation? And I was like, 8. And then we were trying to figure out who didn't go. Now I thought Timmy would get the nod over Josh Green. I didn't see him. No, I thought Josh Green would get the nod over Timmy because of defense.
I don't think either one of them are playing now, unless we're desperate.
Yeah, I didn't see him. I didn't see him tossing both Josh Green and Timmy.
Yeah, that was when we were saying we thought it may be 9 because 10 would have included Josh and Timmy. We thought maybe he'll go to 9 and play one of the two, but if he's saying 8, I mean, I ain't even mad at that. That would mean Maxey, Exum, and Lively are your bench.
Yeah, and you bring Tim. I think he's still going to play Tim and see with the short leash and see if he's hot. So, which is understandable.
The problem is he makes 2 shots sometimes, and then he bricks the next fucking 8. So that's the problem with this spot.
You gotta have him on a short leash, like Joe said. So basically, if he makes 2, he gets 2 to miss.
Yep.
You feel me? Like, all right, he made 2. If he misses 2, I want Timmy.
No, if you're gonna go,
if he makes one good pass, you can only make so many mistakes.
He
just makes one good pass. Damn it, we don't want him passing.
Timmy's not scoring the ball, and he's not going to be there to score the ball. I don't even need him playing. That's what I'm saying. We can make an 8-man rotation. I need Timmy to score.
Yeah.
I think
you have your 3 ball handlers. You have Luka, Kyrie, and Exum. And then you have DJJ, PJ.
Yeah. If he's not scoring, he's just passing. There's no need for him to have the minutes. Let somebody else that can pass better. Like an Exum just played that.
Yeah, this the playoffs, man. There's really no tomorrow. That's the way you got to look at these rotations. It's like, yeah, man, we're not trying to burn, what is it, 82 times 240 minutes, I mean, whatever that works out to be, basically.
Well, what do we give our guys, like 9 straight days rest?
Yeah.
The main, I mean, they're going to come in pretty fresh to go after these minutes.
Kyrie and Luka got like 11 days.
Yeah, you got to count for 20,000 minutes in a season, 19,680, and so you need people like Tim and like that to burn through that. But in playoffs, it's not that way. There's 240 minutes a game that have to be counted for, and between
the quicker you win, the more rest you get.
I think Exum is going to be in his closing lineup. My question is, I know we waited all year to ask the question. He's not going to go back and forth on the center rotation. He's going to decide who is the guy, who ends the game.
It depends how Kawhi's playing. It depends how Kawhi's playing, man.
I really see him doing it, Maxey, at the small ball 5. I mean, he's just consistently falling back on that position.
Yeah,
I don't like it. Don't take it from me saying I think he's awesome. I just think that's what's going to happen.
I hope not.
I think it all depends if Zubac. It depends if Zubac is still on the court or not.
Do you know actually the statistics of having Maxey at the 4 and PJ on the floor at the same time is like the best? Is like a defensively efficient. I can't remember what it was, but it was like, I think it was in Slightly's video, but it was like literally like insanely good. When you play him at the 4 with PJ, Maxey and PJ at the same time, with either Gafford or Lively.
We know that we're not going to play Lively at the end of the game, a close game, because he can't shoot free throws. So he's out. So it's just going to be Maxey or Gafford. And it's going to be dependent on a bunch of different things. How Gafford's playing, if he's rested, is he in foul trouble, So
I worry about what Larry said. And I don't know if Larry's saying to do that. I just heard what he said. He said, and
it depends on Zubac.
It depends on Zubac. And I'm saying what I feel like, I don't care what Zubac does. We should still play our game. I hope Jason Kidd does not say, okay, the Clippers went small now because they took Zubac off the floor. I'm about to go small too to play against him. I'm like, no, that's not the advantage. Don't.
Yes.
So
I
King,
hope playoff Kid is a lot better than regular season Kid when it comes to that shit.
I hope
King, I got a question for you. When it's last 2 minutes of the game, 3 minutes, do you rather the other team shoots threes, or do you rather they go and do their little money shots like Kawhi's mid-range?
I mean, I'd rather them shoot threes. I'd rather you shoot a fadeaway jump shot than not be able to get to the rim.
Exactly, and this is why I don't want Maxey in there at the last part of the game, because then it's a layup line, and I just don't want that to happen, because then you're making the game easy, and then you're putting the pressure on Kyrie and Luka to sit there doing step-back threes and bullshit like that.
That's just why we beat them by 10 every game and put them in the grave.
I done saw folks shout to was it Jason Temp? He said he believes in Maxey. He said let Maxey play Kawhi. He does good against him. That's what he said.
That's
Man, I don't know I don't know what
How do they watch
games he
games?
watched.
He said Maxey. I'm a Maxey guy. He said Maxey does good against Kawhi, and I said you didn't see that. You didn't see that T-shirt that they made last year,
Like no
well,
shit.
2 years ago. Like we won't remember that or what Maxey did, what Kawhi did to Maxey.
Kawhi has a hard time against tall guys. Like you need to put a tall. Like I want centers in there so he cannot do a layup line.
You need length. You need length,
Yes.
pause, and you need strength.
I would say stronger guys.
That's what I'm saying. I said
Kawhi
you
has
need
a-
length and you need strength, and PJ has both.
Yeah.
But PJ,
I'm cool
if
with
there's a
that.
big
No,
guy,
I'm
if there's a
responding to
big
what
guy
Bev
down
said.
there in the center, if there's a big guy in the center, I want PJ to at least, if he gets, I don't want him to give the jump shot, push him towards the center, make him go in, and then he's got to deal with height. That's what I want with Kawhi. I don't want him to push you off and do a jump shot. That's the easiest shit for him.
I just can't. I can't believe that he says Maxey's a good defender on him. He does well.
Yeah, that's
and I'm just like,
I don't know.
So where was Maxey?
It's because Maxey had some good games, but we
Hold on,
all
but
remember
where
Kawhi going
was
Super Saiyan 5 on him.
Where was Maxey in that second series in the fourth quarter?
That's what I'm saying. We all remember Kawhi going Super Saiyan 5 on us.
Like, then where was Maxey at that? What was Maxey doing? How was he defending him?
Getting cooked.
Well, my question. No, I'm not going to step on that one. I agree. I agree.
I mean, Maxey's one thing Maxey is good about. Maxey is good about staying down.
Yeah, it's kind of unfair expectation. A superstar doing superstar shit, you just throw your hands up. You're like, okay.
If we rely on Maxey Kleber to help us to save
done.
us against Kawhi Leonard, we're done. That's how I feel.
We're done.
If I gotta rely on Maxey to save me with that situation, I'm in the same situation again. Then yep, I'm worried. I'm worried.
If
Kawhi
he
about to
puts
go off
Maxey
on
in
him.
there, he's an idiot. I'm sorry.
Maxey's gonna play, guys.
No, I think you need Maxey to be able to play a good 15 minutes.
One of the main
Maxey
things I'm confident about this year is because of PJ Washington.
When
Because I'm
Kawhi
very
comes off,
PJ Washington play Kawhi Leonard.
when Kawhi, if you need to rest the centers, when Kawhi comes off, that's when I put Maxey on. I don't put him on any other time, and that's just a very short leash. If they start cooking layups, get off the court. You're done.
You know, Kyrie and Luka are going to play 40 minutes apiece, and then I bet you PJ Washington is up there too.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, he normally plays like 35. He normally has the third most minutes.
Yeah, I think him. I mean, DJJ gonna play a bunch too. Well, they all gonna play, man. Like I think guys' minutes are going up because of the playoffs. So let's go.
Yeah, and
If we can take teams out in 5 games, we'll get plenty of rest. So,
listen, if there's 240 minutes to count for, and you got Kyrie, Luka, and PJ accounting for upwards of 120 of those, then we got, what is that, 5 other guys to cover the other 120. So it's, Gafford's going to play 24 to 30. So I mean, the minutes start getting crunched down there. So Maxey, maybe he's not going to be a big part of this rotation, depending on foul trouble.
Hey, Blue, I don't even know. I don't even
Maxey
know.
gonna get 10 to 15 minutes a game.
I think X gonna get like 20.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
I think X gonna get like 20 minutes a game now. I don't think Timmy's gonna play. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Timmy's gonna play like that. I think X gonna play a 20 a game.
I feel like
I was thinking Timmy. I was thinking DJJ.
Well, DJJ got to play though because it's still they got to play. Both of them got to play.
Yeah, he'll probably get 25 to 30 minutes too.
I think Exum will get 25.
Exum at times is going to be a 2 guard, and at times is going to be a small forward. He's only a small forward when Luke and Kyrie are in the game together.
Yeah, but they got Ty loose, so they're not going to do stupid things. So we know that. I mean, they are going to try and get the ball out of Luka's hands.
They're going to double him, I think.
I think they're good playing switch, and that's what they did before. But they didn't. Here's the problem: we can't really look at it what happened before because we had a garbage roster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, we had Boban and the Moore kid, and God, Jaylen Brunson only played like 10 minutes a game. I mean, it's just hard
Hey,
to say.
shout out to Trey Buck.
Trey Buck, there we go. I couldn't think of
Trey Buck won us a game.
I've only seen PJ Washington. I know Blue, you said if it was a Kawhi even 100%, PJ could reasonably defend Kawhi, right? I'm interested in seeing it even if Kawhi was 100%. I've only seen PJ Washington have one bad defensive game this year. since he's been in the Mavericks.
Hey y'all. I've been quiet this whole time while y'all been talking. Y'all know how I feel about Maxey and Timmy and Dwight. But I'm gonna say it one more time for everybody to hear. If Timmy and Maxey can give us one game each series where they don't have to play great. If they just play well, one game each series, we're gonna be unbeatable, y'all.
You're gonna win the championship. Yep. If Timmy, that should be Timmy mindset. That's what I need Jason Kidd to say to Timmy. If you're gonna play him, Timmy, I just need one, Timmy. That's it. Just one game, Timmy, where you go out there and help us win, Timmy. Just one. Every series, just one. We might play 7 games.
We've got enough between DJJ, Josh, Exum, Lively, Gafford, everybody else. We've got enough to win the other 2 games. Luka and Tyler's gonna get you one apiece. So if Timmy and Maxey, y'all, can just give us, they don't have to give us all 4 good games or even 2 good games. Just one a series, they'll have a ring on their hand at the end of the year.
If Tim Hardaway Jr. any game this playoffs where Tim Hardaway Jr. scores like 20 or more points, we're going to destroy him.
Win. Yep.
If Tim Hardaway Jr. hits 20 points in any game in the playoffs, we're going to destroy somebody.
To be honest, even if Exum hits 20 points, I think we're destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any way to stop it, y'all. I know I take some weird, crazy.
No, I mean, even LeBron and JJ Redick were talking about, as he said, the only problem is if Timmy or anybody like that game Exum went off, if one of our role players hits 6, 7 3-pointers, goes off for over 20, it's even what LeBron said. He goes, nobody can stop the Mavs. They're unbeatable at that point.
Right. That's a true statement.
One guy.
And that will happen.
Just one guy show up to the party.
That will happen.
Nico's
I'm
job
telling you
over
right now.
summer, no matter what happens in the playoffs.
And that's the games we're
Jabari Denny to Dallas.
Yeah,
He's got one job.
Yep, that could be that's a Denny contract. But if Josh Green, if he's not playing in the playoffs, you got to trade him. If he does not play in these playoffs, you got to trade Josh Green.
Somebody said it earlier. After watching the game I saw them just play today, other than our 2-way players, I'm ready to get rid of everybody on our bench. That was embarrassingly pathetic.
That wasn't bad, man. They dropped.
I mean, you got to have some pride, man. I mean, I can't. I want to be mad at Kid. I want to be mad at all of them. You got to have. I mean, hell, get pissed off or something.
Wait, if I'm Kid, why am I supposed to get mad? My stars are sitting on the bench relaxing. If I'm Kid, all right, cool. I don't care about this game either.
No. You shouldn't be like that as a coach. No way. Those guys are being given a chance. Show me what you got. You got to go out there and perform. And if you're sitting there saying, nobody cares, I don't care. That's not the right attitude. That's not the right attitude.
$2 million contract.
But aren't they playing against the number 1 team in the West?
Yes.
Aren't the third guys or the bench guys always there?
Yeah, but see, I was watching y'all were on the
playing a game.
Channel. Josh Green he's not going to go to the basket unless it's a breakaway dunk. He's not going to go to the basket. He's going to pass. Dwight, Maxey and Dwight, whenever they play, they're not shooting. They're passing. People notice that, and they're going to jump their passing lane.
So if I'm a coach and I'm watching my guys out there and they know the situation we're in, OKC is one of the teams I'm going to be playing in the playoffs, maybe, and they're playing all their starters and you're just a guy on the bench there maybe fighting for a job, I'm going to put SGA on his ass and make him scared I might hurt him. And then my coach is going to see that I'm doing everything for the team. And that's what I wanted to see today. Somebody saying, you know what? I'm going to beat your ass for playing this freaking star. And then they're going to be scared. And you can see him being scared to drive because now I'm going to freaking hurt him. That's the way you had to play. And they didn't do it. I just can't stand it. No, even this game, man. And then you're going to say, yeah, that guy's a dog, man. He's willing to do anything to win.
Okay, cool. But what does that have to do with the coach, though? I'm the coach.
None of them guys are going to be playing, though. So who you scared of?
The only thing I want to see, if I'm kid, the only thing I want to see is OMAX.
If I'm a team guy and I'm a coach, I'm telling them, hey, we're playing these guys. You guys, a lot of you, you're not going to see some minutes, but I'm telling you, I want to see who's going to make these guys hurt. That's what I would tell them. I want to see which one of you guys is going to go out there and put these guys on their ass. If they're
you can't do that, you know that, right?
Instead, I'm
No,
watching
you can't do that.
Instead, I'm
You
watching
can't do that.
KJ trot around like, hey, I'm not saying injure. I'm saying I'm going to put them on their asses, and you're going to.
I got you.
You're hinting to toughness, and that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying go injure somebody. That's stupid.
SGA and them didn't even have to play today, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, for real, if it got to that, then the coach could have just said, put out second unit, and we could beat these guys.
But that's
But I mean, look down the box score. I mean, there was 3 players that went more than 0 for 7.
Yeah.
Okay? A couple went 0 for 9. One went 6 for 14. Okay, you're already getting your ass kicked.
Yep.
Stop.
Have some pride.
Concentrate. Make a basket. Show you belong in the NBA.
This is an
extreme.
extreme.
Take it serious.
Richard, they don't belong in the NBA. This is an extreme summer league game. That's what they said. He's playing the guys. Y'all don't want anybody to play. He's not playing them, and he's playing the guys that just don't play to say, hey, guys. Yeah, you saying, Richard, nobody say they need to be gone. I agree. But these other guys that were playing for a job.
But that's why I was saying.
The only person out there that if I'm a head coach, I want to see is OMAX. I need to see if OMAX grew and developed.
That's all I was worried about was OMAX. The rest of the guys I know they are.
Fudge and Williams, they impressed me today. They say enough where I'd keep them around. The rest of them, no, they need new homes.
Yeah,
but they're still.
I think we've forgotten OMAX in the beginning of the season. It was at one point in time we had so many injuries that OMAX was getting like 15, 20 minutes a game, and he looked pretty rough around the edge. He played like 19, 20 games at one point, and he was getting like 15 minutes a game.
Lauri, I will say he did have a couple of games where he got like 1 16-point game, he had a 20-point game.
Yeah,
he was rough. Don't get me wrong. You're right. I'm just saying that like he did have a couple of games where it's like he showed flashes of what's possible, you know.
Yes, and then that's where we did the right thing.
He's been with us less than 2 weeks, y'all. He's already picked up the defense and the offensive scheme enough to make 1 or 2 decent plays, and he's a two-way player. Think about what I just said for a minute, y'all, and then compare that to other players. No, I'm ready to pass people out of there, y'all. I'm sorry.
Hey,
but that's where I said comes into play. You saw OMAX get a good chunk of minutes at the beginning of the season when we was in. He gets sent down to the G League for a while. My bad. What's up?
I'm saying I'm about to go over to YouTube because Ro want to start it early. So we just having like people talking and all anyway. So y'all can finish this over there.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks.
You internet.
So no problem. Thank all of y'all.
Peace. See everybody over there.